Let me know if y'all can hear me loud and clear. Let me know if you can hear me loud and clear. Well, there's a lot of people that talked about this already. A lot of people talked about this. I've been hearing about this most of the day. And all I can tell you is that Shannon Sharpe made a mistake, a big mistake, by allowing this woman in his life for once. And also, she had receipts on him. Now, through the grapevine, he also has receipts on her too. There's been a lot of things going on X. And what I'm going to do is, I'm going to do a pre-recorded about it. I'm just going to talk to y'all in particular about this. And I explained to you guys that most of these ladies are opportunists. And it's still his fault because he was dealing with an OF chick. He was dealing with a 19, 20-year-old OF chick. Why would you want to mess with an OF chick? I mean, out of everything that's going on, it's like Shannon likes to be messy. I'm gonna be honest with you. He likes to be messy. I have to call it what it is. I mean, he's done some great things. At the same time, at this particular time in your life, why would you want to get with an OF? And you should know that who you are and your name rings bells on certain networks that People are going to try you. And you fell for the okie doke. I said, oh my goodness. When I heard the tape of what he had on you, you may not have meant it. At the same time, you gotta be mindful of what you say to these ladies, man. Especially somebody that ain't got nothing to lose. You got everything to lose. You ain't got nothing to lose. And you talked about the lawyer going against certain so-called successful black men. So why would you put yourself in that situation if you know that's the type of person he is? If he goes after so-called black people. You know, this lawyer that's very well known. Why would you put yourself in an uncompromised situation, Shannon Sharpe? Why? At this point in your life, you're very successful on the internet. You're very successful on ESPN. And Cat Williams warned you they're going to come after you. He warned you last year. You laugh and you think it's a joke. And now, Monique even told you be careful with these ladies. Monique even told you. You had two very well-known comedians come on your platform. You had a guy warn you, and you had Monique warn you. And you ignored them. You think because you have a lot of funds that you won't be dealing with the test of time. I keep telling you guys, when you reach a certain peak, you're gonna know who these ladies are. Whether she's OF or she's not OF. You're gonna know who she is when you get to that pinnacle part of your life. And Shannon, you reached the pinnacle part of your life about 2 months ago. You have reached a plateau that nobody has done since KS, man. You reached the pinnacle part of YouTube since KS, and we know what happened to KS. You know what happened to KS. You got to move more smart than the average person. You had the most views in YouTube history. You had the most views in YouTube history, and you give it to somebody that should not even be in your presence. Regardless of the culture. Regardless of the culture, man. Guys, when you reach a pinnacle part of your life, you gotta know who this woman is you're dealing with, you're doing business with, whatever the case may be. Some of you don't know who this woman is because you haven't reached your pinnacle part of your life yet. Well, what that means, Rollo? Your numbers. When your numbers are consistent, and then this add-on situation is happening, and she sees it, she's gonna pull back. That's what they do. That's what majority of these women do. When you reach your pinnacle part of your life, they will pull back, fellas. You cannot be surprised by this. You cannot be surprised by this. Many guys have fallen, just like Samson, just like many of the greats, because they get too comfortable with a woman and they forget about the warning sign. And Shannon thought because he finally made it and he reached the pinnacle part of YouTube, now he left his guard down. You don't let your guard down, man. There's many women that have an opportunity of watching you for a long time. They lined you up, dude. And you had to go on X, you had to explain yourself. Now you gotta put out messages. It's embarrassing, man. It's straight up embarrassing. You gotta explain yourself to the whole world. Now you gotta go through a mini setback because now you was on the internet telling everybody to be careful, which is true. And you wasn't being careful. You wasn't being careful. I learned my lesson last year, Shannon Sharpe. I went against protocol. Shannon Sharpe, you went against protocol too. And because you went against protocol and you on a bigger limelight, and the world knows you for who you are, you don't embarrass yourself, man. You're too old for this, man. Give us somebody that's well seasoned. Why you getting with somebody that nobody even looking at, man? You bugging. You bugging. I mean, literally, you bugging, Shannon. I'm glad you putting out the receipt, yet and still, you still messed up by dealing with this broad, man. A basic broad, an OF woman, all these young ladies or ladies in their 40s and 30s, you couldn't pick. You pick an OF chick that's known to go after certain men on the internet. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Shannon, you should be ashamed of yourself. Tell us, when you reach your pinnacle of your journey, you're going to know who your woman is, who your wife is, who your family is, and the list goes on. Why? Because that's when you meet your mark. Some of you are about to meet your mark now. And you're getting too relaxed. You're getting too comfortable. What does the Bible say? Guard the doors of your mouth. He talked too much. He's telling her the plan. And keep going back telling the entity your plan. She told the whole place, and it's all coming out. So whatever you try to do, Shannon, now they're going to make sure you don't do it. They're going to make an example out of you. For other successful black men, if you try to cross the line, see what happens. What is the biggest kryptonite for so-called black men? What is the biggest kryptonite out of everything that makes a so-called black man fall? What is the biggest kryptonite? Coochie. It's not the woman's fault. It's your fault. He did not force you, Shannon. You fell into the okie doke. You let yourself loose. I don't know if you had drink, whatever the case may be. Dude, you should know better. You're a high profile man. You think other men got in trouble. When you thought you was different? You thought you was different, Shannon, because other men have done it and got caught. You thought you wasn't going to get caught. You thought you was untouchable, Shannon. You really thought you was untouched. So without further ado, let me get this video ready. I want you to listen to this. And then, when I find the receipt, I'll play it on the pre-record. Let me get it ready. Let me go to my thing. Give me 1 second. All right, I want you to listen to this. Here we go. Let me turn off the music. All right.
To my family, friends, supporters, and colleagues, I want to speak to you directly and from the heart. This is a shakedown. I'm going to be open, transparent, and defend myself because this isn't right. This is all being orchestrated by Tony Busby, who has targeted Jay-Z. Tony Busby targets black men, and I believe he's going to release a 30-second clip of a sex tape that tries to make me look guilty and play into every stereotype you could possibly imagine. That video should actually be 10 minutes or so. Hey, Tony, instead of releasing your edit, put the whole video out. I don't have it, or I would myself. You know what happened, and you're trying to manipulate the media. The encounter in question took place during the day at her invitation, and now that appears to be a deliberate setup, coordinated by Gabby, also known as Carly on OnlyFans. Gabby and Tony Busby want $50 million. What they're getting is sued for defamation and trying to take me down. My career is all about real talk and honesty. I know my family and fans know exactly what this is about. And I'm going to be out there telling you whatever I need to say, just like I always do. I love all of you guys.
I wasn't even there. You over there swinging on women? What was not?
Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Because I got this thing I gotta look at. Hold on. Hold on. Let me mute this down. Hold on. Let me get another one. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Is there anything else I need to find? Okay. If anybody got the receipts of the audio from the lady, send it to me on Instagram right now. If you got the audio receipt of what old girl said, I've been trying to find it. Let me see. Let me see if I can find it on YouTube. Shannon Sharpe caught on tape. Let me see. Let me see if I can find it. I'm trying to find the record of the. If somebody has it. Okay, I think I found it. Oh no, that's the Michelle one. I don't want to hear the Michelle one. That's 7 months ago. Where's the one? Okay, I'm gonna listen. Let's see. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, I'm gonna listen to this. I think I found it. I don't want to hear. Nah, man. I don't want to hear this, man. I need the regular audio, man. Okay, let me see. There we go. There we go. I got it.
Anything I say, you're just gonna like get mad at, and you're just gonna hang up on me. So I feel like
I'm not gonna hang up on you. Here's what it is.
what? What does that even mean?
I'm not gonna get it. You want to be a dick to me now, so.
I don't want to be. Don't manipulate me.
Oh, Lord have mercy. If you said that one more time, I'm gonna choke out of you when I see you.
This is crazy, man. Yo, we're gonna rewind it back again. Hold on, hold on. Listen to this audio. This is very disturbing.
Anything I say, you're just gonna like get mad at, and you're just gonna hang up on me. So I feel like
I'm not gonna hang up on you. Here's what it is.
what? What does that even mean?
I'm not gonna get it. You want to be a dick to me now, so.
I don't want to be. Don't manipulate me.
Oh, Lord have mercy. If you said that one more time, I'm gonna choke out of you when I see you.
The biggest mistake he ever said is that he gonna choke the ish out of this young lady if she said that word manipulated one time. Now that's not the first time he said it. That's not the first time he said it. They had a prior conversation like this many times. She just happened to catch it on the recording. You know what I'm saying? He didn't think that she had to record it because he admitted that he didn't know he was being recorded on the Apple phone. You know what I'm saying? Or Android, whatever she's using, whatever device she's using. Guys, let me just say this. If you're going, which I don't agree with this. If you're going to not be committed to a woman and you just want to get it in and keep it moving, I would not do that if I were you. I will, make sure she good. I would not go cold pause turkey. I will not go cold pause turkey on her. Because what they're doing now is they got receipts on you. How many times I tell you guys that women got receipts on you? Put a 5 in the chat. You guys are so comfortable that you don't think she's capable of doing this. If it happened to me, a false accusation, of course, because I got my receipts. And this is the reason why I tell you from time after time after time after time after time. Don't you ever be surprised when they decide to change on you. And y'all heard me say this in many times in many of my videos. A woman could change on you any given time. Y'all heard me say this. And it has happened to me. When I know a woman is done with me, I'm not chasing her. I'm not going after her. I'm going to let her be. Because my peace is what matters at this point in time. My peace matters. And you could be living with her. You could be with her for years upon years upon years. And one day she wake up and change her mind about you. Lord forbid. And this is one of the reasons why I always chill. I don't get too invested because anytime I get invested and she looks believable, then the unbelievable things happen. You can say, Rollo, are you in fear of being in a relationship? No. Are you in fear of talking to women? No. Are you precautionary of the things you do and the things you say? Absolutely. You have to be. Because you have to make sure she's on the same mindset you on. And you got to constantly remind her. We're in 2025, fellas. Sometimes you have to constantly remind this woman 20 times, unfortunately. Because the majority of them have a short attention span. How many of you had to tell a woman the 10th time something? Put a 2 in the chat. Fellas, you had to tell a woman 20 times for her to remember one sentence you say. Put a 2 in the chat. That right there should tell you, I better pull back. Because women have just as great a memory than we do. Remember, they birth children. So they have to remember a lot of things when it comes to, pregnancy. So if they act like they don't hear what you say, that's one of the ways to know they're not interested in you. You got your answer. I gave y'all a clue. If you have to remind her something and she don't remember herself, she's not interested in you. You better pull back. I'm telling you. And see, Shannon was playing right into her. He was playing right into her nonsense. He should have known something wasn't right. Yet because he was lusting after this basinary broad from OF. She got the whole world looking at him like he ain't got no sense. And he has to own up to it. He has to own up to this, y'all. Listen to it again. Listen to the clip again. Listen.
Anything I say, you're just gonna like get mad at and you're just gonna hang up on me. So I feel like
I'm not gonna hang up on you. Here's what it is.
What does that even mean?
Nothing yet. You want to be a dick to me now, so.
I don't want to be. Don't manipulate me.
Oh, Lord have mercy. If you say that one more time, I'm going to choke out of you when I see you. Thank you.
Oh, I don't want to be choked.
Yes, you do. I don't think you have a choice in the matter.
Anything I say, you're just gonna like get.
He said that you don't have a choice in the matter. Oh my goodness, Shannon. You said she don't have a choice in the matter. Oh man. Now we're gonna have to do this. Let me go back to my ex. Let me go back to that. Let's listen to this again. Let me go back to X. Hold on. Listen.
To my family, friends, supporters, and colleagues, I want to speak to you directly and from the heart. This is a shakedown. I'm going to be open, transparent, and defend myself because this isn't right. This is all being orchestrated by Tony Busby, who has targeted Jay-Z. Tony Busby targets black men, and I believe he's going to release a 30-second clip of a sex tape that tries to make me look guilty and play into every stereotype you could possibly imagine. That video should actually be 10 minutes or so. Hey, Tony, instead of releasing your edit, put the whole video out. I don't have it, or I would myself. You know what happened, and you're trying to manipulate the media. The encounter in question took place during the day at her invitation, and now that appears to be a deliberate setup, coordinated by Gabby, also known as Carly on OnlyFans. Gabby and Tony Busby want $50 million. What they're getting is sued for defamation and trying to take me down. My career is all about real talk and honesty. I know my family and fans know exactly what this is about. And I'm going to be out there telling you whatever I need to say, just like I always do. I love all of you guys. Thanks. I'm so lonely, broken angel.
All right. Pardon that. You know how X does. X will get you to the next clip. So, y'all heard that, right? In its whole tonality. He did a public apology. Now, I see that Angry Man got some messages. I'm trying to find out where he get the messages from, because he's about to go live about it too. Let me see if I can find the messages. There's some messages that's leaked out from Shannon Sharpe. So let me do this. Let me go and see if I can find it. Shannon Sharpe. It's maybe on whatchamacallit, TMZ. Shannon. Let me get this correct. Shannon Sharpe leak messages. Let's see if I find it on TMZ. Let's see if I find it. Okay, hold on. I got a call. Hold on one second, y'all. Hey, what's going on, fam? I'm on live. What's up? All right, I'll call you back. All right. All right, so give me 1 second, y'all. Let me see if I find it. I don't see no leaked messages. Let me see. Hold on a second. If anybody got the leaked messages, send it to me on Instagram. Definitely send it to me on Instagram. Hold on 1 second. Let me do something here. Let me see if I can find any leaked messages. Try to find it on my computer again. Shannon Sharpe. TMZ. Let's see what's going on. Let's see. Okay, so TMZ got a live. They're talking about it live. They got a live clip. I can't play TMZ clip. What I'm trying to find out is the leaked messages. See if I find it. It's a lot of outlets talking about it. This is wild, man. This is wild. So when I find the messages, then we'll talk about it on on my pre-record. Let me just say this, right? Gentlemen, let me play what Cat Williams told Shannon Sharpe last year. Let's do that right now. Because Shannon Sharpe ignored it. I got it on my shorts community. Let me do this real quick. Let's get to it. Listen to what Cat Williams won Shannon Sharpe last year.
By being blackballed again, these are some power people. These people are not powerful. Satan can't create anything. That includes blessings for his people. You know what the number one job of somebody that saw their soul in Hollywood is? Is to act like it didn't happen. They all do the same job. But I'm not scared of being the competition. Yeah, on paper, they're a better team. They have all the assets and resources that we don't. But let us get on the line, boy, and see if that factors in. I guarantee you it won't. All of these shortcut takers, they canceled me for talking about Harvey Weinstein before the thing came out, but he offered to suck my in front of all my people at my agency. I told him no, what y'all do? And this is why when I walk in a room, heads go down. Behind my back, I'm nothing. I'm just a regular comedian, but in my face, no. The king has walked in and they have to respect it only because I'm not taking the shortcuts. They pay you to not talk about things they don't want you to talk about.
Ooh. They'll pay you to talk about things that they don't want you to talk about. Doesn't that ring a bell? Don't that ring a bell, y'all? Don't that seriously ring a bell? Think about that. Let that sink in for 1 minute. Let me play it again for y'all. Let that sink in. Listen. Being blackballed again. These are some power people. These people are not powerful. Satan can't create anything. That includes blessings for his people. You know what the number one job of somebody that saw their soul in Hollywood is? Is to act like it didn't happen. They all do the same job. But I'm not scared of being the competition. Yeah, on paper, they're a better team. They have all the assets and resources that we don't. But let us get on the line, boy, and see if that factors in. I guarantee you it won't. All of these shortcut takers, they canceled me for talking about Harvey Weinstein before the thing came out, but he offered to suck my in front of all my people at my agency. I told him no, what y'all do? And this is why when I walk in a room, heads go down. Behind my back, I'm nothing. I'm just a regular comedian, but in my face, no. The king has walked in and they have to respect it only because I'm not taking the shortcuts. They pay you to not talk about things they don't want you to talk about. Ooh, man. And see, Shannon should have took that very serious. He thought it was a joke. And he gave more respect to Satan's allegiance than the Most High. And now we have this situation a year, some change later. You see what I'm saying? So I'm trying to find out the leaked messages. If you have it, Forever Studio, and I see Robert the Great in the building. If y'all have the leaked messages, send it to my Instagram. I know somebody got it. Send it to my Instagram. I can't find it on Instagram. I'm trying to find these messages from Shannon Sharpe. Where did he put the messages at? That means I got some work to do. Because I want to show the leaked messages. Let me see if somebody got it on internet. Let me see. Shannon Sharpe. I found the audio, which is good. Shannon Sharpe messages leaked out. Let me see if somebody got it. Let's see. Let's see. We already did that. Hold on. We already got that. What's the leaked messages? Let's see if we got. Let's see if this is it. They got the female in question. They got her face out. I don't know if I'm gonna have to play this. I'm gonna have to play this. Let me see what this person is saying. Let's see. Yep. They got Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, we can play this. Let me get this fair use thing ready. Yeah, we're gonna play this clip. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We got the clip. We got the leak message everybody's talking about, the encrypted message. All right. Let's get down to it. I have to go to the source. Da, da, da. All right. So now we're going to see it in real time. All right. Credit to Hype. Hype has the receipts, the leak information. So we're going to listen to what they have to say. Fair use, fair use, fair use. All right. Let's get down to it. Y'all get the lights up. Y'all get the lights up. Get the lights up. All right. So we're going to hear this whole thing, this tonality. Let's go.
Reporting live from Hyper Club House in Atlanta for Hype Plus News, I'm Symphony Thompson. Well, Shannon Sharpe has officially responded to allegations of sexual assault and battery amid a $50 million lawsuit. Just hours after the initial lawsuit went public, Sharpe and his legal team crafted a response while revealing several X-rated text messages the accuser sent to Sharpe during their time together.
All right, so here we go. Let's get down to the nitty gritty. Let's go. Let's hear what they have to say.
Those messages are intended to prove the relationship between Sharpe and the accuser was consensual. Now, in breaking news, Busby will release an additional statement in response to Sharpe's statement, as well as audio of a conversation the accuser had with Sharpe, where he's heard telling her he's going to choke the out of her.
Anything I say, you're just gonna like get mad at and you're just gonna hang up on me. So I feel like
I'm not gonna hang up on you.
Yo, she played him. She played him. He said he's not going to hang up on her. That's when you should have known something wasn't. Listen to what she said in the beginning. He should have caught that. Hold on. Let's play that again. Let's go back. Listen.
I say, you're just gonna like get mad at and you're just gonna hang up on me. So I feel like
I'm not gonna hang up on you.
She said, it feels like you're going to get mad at me. You're going to hang up on me. He should have knew. He should have knew right then and there something was up. Let's play that again. Listen.
I say, you're just gonna like get mad at and you're just gonna hang up on me. So I feel like
I'm not gonna hang up on you. Here's what it is.
What does that even mean?
Nothing yet. You want to be a dick to me now, so
I don't want.
That's where he messed up. He should have knew. Wait a minute. What she's trying to apply to me? She's trying to get me out there. He didn't know. He got too comfortable. You got to learn vocabulary, fellas. Learn the lady's vocabulary. Before you say something, sometimes it's better to be quiet and let her talk her talk. Let's go.
Don't manipulate me.
Oh, Lord have mercy. If you say that one more time, I'm going to choke the out of you when I see you. Thank you.
Well, I don't want to be choked.
Yes, you do. I don't think you have a choice in the matter.
Busby.
He said you don't have a choice in the matter. She does have a choice in the matter, fool. Fool respectfully. You acting a fool, man. You talking about that sexual stuff. She's not on that type of time with you right now. She's trying to get paid. She's trying to get paid. You trying to. What did Coach Greg Adams say? Coach Greg Adams said this. Men in love, women about what? Let's see if you guys know. Men in love, women about what? Come on, fellas. Come on. Men in love, women about what? Coach Greg Adams says, men in love, women about business. That's his talking point. Let's go.
He stated he only released the audio because Sharpe's defense lawyer, Lanny J. Davis, attempted to discredit his client by releasing alleged texts from her that are obviously dated prior to the alleged assault. While the entire context of the recorded conversation is not clear, both parties had a history of using graphic language, proving a consensual, dominant, subservient relationship.
The point is, who has the audio, ma'am? Messages does help. Messages does help. She got the audio that's recent. That's the crazy part. Let's go.
This new audio would cause Sharpe to make another response, this time via video, where he would profess his innocence and call the lawsuit a shakedown for money. Sharpe also had asked for the full conversation to be released to the public, as opposed to the small portion Busby put out.
To my family, friends, supporters, and colleagues, I want to speak to you directly and from the heart. This is a shakedown. I'm going to be open, transparent, and defend myself because this isn't right. This is all being orchestrated by Tony Busby, who has targeted Jay-Z. Tony Busby targets black men, and I believe he's going to release a 30-second clip of a sex tape that tries to make me look guilty and play into every stereotype you could possibly imagine. That video should actually be 10 minutes or so. Hey, Tony, instead of releasing your edit, put the whole video out. I don't have it, or I would myself. You know what?
You mean to tell me you don't have your own side of the story, Shannon? Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Oh man. Shannon, you repeatedly said that. And I was going to talk about it. I want the people to see this. Shannon, you don't have the. Oh my goodness. I wanted to see if somebody was going to catch it. So nobody really caught it while I was playing it. He basically said that I don't have my own side of the tape. Oh my gosh, man. Dude, you slipping. You slipping. Let's go.
What happened, and you're trying to manipulate the media. The encounter in question took place during the day at her invitation, and now that appears to be a deliberate setup. Coordinated by Gabby, also known as Carly on OnlyFans. Gabby and Tony Busby want $50 million.
Why would you go to her place? Why would you go to her place? Why y'all didn't go to a hotel and have this agreement and sign it, written and record it? Why you didn't do your part, Shannon? You got too comfortable, man. You thought she wasn't smart enough to figure out how to get you? If that's what you're applying, you put yourself in a compromised situation, man. Let's go.
They're getting is sued for defamation and trying to take me down. My career is all about real talk and honesty. I know my family and fans know exactly what this is about. And I'm going to be out there telling you whatever I need to say, just like I always do. I love all you guys.
Now, Lauren LaRosa from The Breakfast Club would ask Busby if more contact or additional audio will be added to the audio. His response, according to LaRosa, "I'm not trying this case in the press."
He says, I'm not trying this case in the press. We released this only because Sharpe's lawyer chose to attempt to discredit and dox Jane Doe by releasing multiple texts with no context. Did they release the entirety of the text surrounding the ones from yesterday? Question. The audio is very clear of the situation. It speaks for itself. Oh my goodness.
We released this only because Sharpe's lawyer chose to attempt to discredit and dox Jane Doe by releasing multiple texts with no context. Did they release the entirety of the text surrounding the ones from yesterday? The audio is very clear of the situation and speaks for itself. Unfortunately, the context of the conversation still isn't clear, despite Busby's words. As stated before, it's been confirmed that Sharpe and his accuser were involved in a dominant, subservient relationship.
This is bad, man. This is bad.
And it is possible Sharpe could have been continuing that dynamic by telling her he would choke her. Sharpe's insistence on releasing the full audio could also be a hint that there's more to the story, despite what Busby is saying. The accuser listed as Jane Doe in the filing was identified.
Well, she's identified now. These people will find out who you are, man. That's her right there, y'all. There it is. There's the 20-year-old. There is the 20-year-old, and guess where she's from? I think she's from Miami, y'all, or LA. One of the two. She's either from LA or Miami. Anyway, let's go.
As Gabriella Zuniga by Sharpe's defense lawyer Lanny J. Davis, officially putting a spotlight on the woman who initially wished to remain anonymous. Davis would accuse Gabriella's lawyer, Tony Busby, of orchestrating a blatant and cynical attempt to shake down Mr. Sharpe for millions of dollars, a claim Busby has been accused of before. Originally released on Sharpe's social media accounts, the statement includes several sexual explicit text messages that Sharpe received from Gabriella.
Okay, if he got the text messages about that, that's good on his behalf because yeah, you're gonna need some receipts, buddy. If she's sending you sexual explicit messages, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that could be used against her. At the same time, that audio, man, it does some damage to you, Shannon. I ain't gonna lie. Even if you didn't mean it in a way that people are taking it, just by you saying it, man. Man, that's wild. Let's go.
Some of those messages from Gabriella read, "I want you to put a dog collar around my neck and choke me with it." Gabriella to Sharpe on October.
That's her statement. That's her statement, right? According to Shannon Sharpe, I want you to put a dog collar around my neck and choke me with it while you effing me. That's it. That's the message, y'all. That's the message. All right, let's go.
7th of 2023. "That's my daddy. I want you to put a big black baby in me."
Oh man, this is wild, man. There it is. Shannon Sharpe showing his receipts. He said, it says only if you put that baby gravy in me, then I could do whatever I want. Then I can do whatever I want to me. She says that November 23rd, 2023. "I want to put my tongue in your butt." Oh, this is wild. This is wild. Whoa. "And then marry you." She said something in 2024. "That's my daddy F. I want you to put a big, you know what, baby in me." Since 2024, you better crave it out because you're going to be stuck with it for life after you put a black. Yo, and you still talk with her, Shannon. After this, she don't told you that she's trying to get money out of you. Shannon, she's been trying to get money out of you for the past 2 years. You've been dealing with her for the past, dude. Oh man, this is messy, y'all. You knew she was an opportunist. She's an OF. What do you expect her to change? Dude, man, Shannon. We got the receipts right now, y'all.
On August 6, 2024. "You better crave it because you're gonna be stuck with it for life after you put a big black baby in me." From August 11th of 2024. Now, according to Davis, it's clear the release of the sexual text messages were to clearly indicate the nature of their relationship was consensual and graphic in nature.
Yo, this is wild, y'all. This is wild. Woo. Let me see how my lights looking. Let me see how my lights looking right now. Give me 1 second. I know Omar Johnson ain't talking. Dude, you got problems to be talking. Omar, you got, man, this, oh man. Oh Lord have mercy. Now Omar Johnson got something to say. Let me see how my lights looking. We got Dr. Omar Johnson talking. Y'all continue to get the lights up, y'all. Let's get the lights up to 20. Let's get the lights up to 20. Let's go. Push the lights up. Yo, this is wild, y'all. This is some wild stuff. I know a lot of people gonna stay in the clouds for various reasons. It's all well and good. Uh this is some wild stuff.
And in many cases, initiated by her with specific and graphic requests. However, due to the context of the messages, many social media users would identify Gabriella as a non-Black woman based on the way the messages sounded.
It doesn't matter of the ethnicity. However, it matters for a lot of so-called Black women that's pissed off with Shannon Sharpe. I might have to do some research on that, or they gonna go in on him if they are already. If they're not already, they going in on him. The point is, you could look at her face. Yo, guys, man, it's always that face, man. She got that face like, I got you. Like that spell, man. She put a spell, man. Yo, this is a masonry broad, man. This is crazy, man. How you getting obsessed over a masonry broad? Would she put some Latino spell on you, Shannon, huh? So-called Black man, you're gonna have to learn, man, from this, man. When you get to your pinnacle, make sure the woman is on point with you, man, before you take her to that next step. Because, man, her word against your word. Let's go.
Several online users would call out Sharpe for having what appears to be an interracial kink, as Gabriella would continually ask him to put a Black baby in her. After seeing the leaked text messages, one social media user would write, Shannon Sharpe being in a race play is one of the least surprising things about him.
Oh, this is another OnlyFans. Oh, I said the word OF chick. This is another OF. This is another OF woman. When you got these women putting SOSO, yeah. Guys, if a woman put SOSO, somebody dig it in from the back, man. You hear me? Somebody hitting it from the back. For real. She like SOSO. She's saying Shannon Sharpe being into race play is one of the least surprising things about him. She probably wanted to get her time too. Man, this is wild, man. She down with that freaky stuff too. Let's go.
After seeing the same thing, another social media user would ask, Shannon.
Oh man, now you got the ninjas talking. You got the FBA crew talking now. You got the FBA crew talking, y'all. This is crazy, man. You got the FBA people coming in. Look at this. These dudes is jealous because they ain't getting no airplay from no woman. You got a bummy dude talking about Shannon thought releasing those tats was gonna make him look good. He's jealous because he ain't got no woman checking for him. Yo, you got this FBA dude. Look at this dusty FBA dude, man. Shannon thought releasing those tats was gonna make him look good. She didn't even respond to you, dude. I'm gonna find out. Yo, I'm looking forward to X, y'all. How many of you got X in the building? I don't want these weirdos to know about my X, because then they'll be sending me messages. Oh, Rollo got X. Let me go follow him. No. If you got X, get at me on Instagram. I'm gonna start doing some content on X too. All right, let's go.
Thought releasing those messages was going to make him look good. One more user would respond to that tweet, quoting what Shannon Sharpe might have said in response. They wrote, I'm a coon, not a rapist. Michael Blackston would even chime in with his own thoughts. He would tweet out, with everything that's going on in Hollywood, you really want us to believe that Shannon Sharpe would sexually assault someone. One more social media user would echo the thoughts of many others by writing, that being said, I'm curious to see Shannon's replies to those texts.
Oh man, this is Ninjaville. Now we getting into Ninjaville. Now we getting into Ninjaville. Let's go.
It seems like a lot of fans were caught off guard by the explicit text messages from Sharpe's accuser, and a select few were not surprised by Sharpe's selection in women. So what do you guys think about Shannon?
Why are we so concerned about the select women he's into? He bangs sisters too. I mean, you think that Shannon Sharpe only dealing with these fair type of chicks? No, he's dealing with sisters too. He just don't put them out there like that. That's the difference. Anyway, let's go.
Shannon Sharpe's sexual assault allegations? Let us know in the comments below. And stay up to date with the latest news and comedy by subscribing right here to our YouTube channel. Hit the bell and select all so you can receive notifications to all.
All right. We done listening to her. I appreciate. Shout out to Forever Studio for the support. I appreciate it, Forever Studio. As always, thank you for the support, fam. I truly appreciate that support, fam. For sure. Let's see if anybody else supported the stream. We got a lot of people viewing. I know that's for sure. We got a lot of people viewing. Okay, nobody hit the Vimo. Let me check my, whatchamacallit. Give me 1 second. We're not done yet, y'all. I'm not gonna end the live stream. Not yet. Because we're gonna have to talk about this. Let me do this real quick. Let me check something real quick. Okay. And shout out to okay, that's it for now. Okay. Yeah, so that's it for now. Appreciate it, y'all. Appreciate y'all liking the video. Let's see how my likes are looking before we get into what I gotta tell you, fellas. Let's see how my likes looking. My likes better be over 20 right now. Like, seriously, we're going to have a serious conversation right now. We're going to have a serious conversation, fellas. Listen, I'm not going to start until we get my likes up. Get my likes up. Get my likes up. Let's go. Get my likes up. If you want me to have this conversation with y'all, well, I'm about to tell y'all, because I could take it over to members only. So if you want me to talk about it publicly, get the freaking lights up. That supports the stream. Let's go. Get the lights up. I'm waiting. We're not moving until we get the lights up. Sick'em dogs, what's up? Get the lights up right now. Get the freaking lights up right now. We're going to have a serious conversation, fellas and ladies that's tuning in, viewing in the clouds. Because the ladies are definitely viewing in the clouds. Believe that. They're not coming in the chat for this one. Oh, no. They want to listen in the clouds and write some stuff down. Okay. Some of the people left. That means the haters have left. The haters have left the building. Okay. Now, what can we learn from this? Number one. Don't ever get to a point because she says something that she didn't do it. Just because she said, oh, I'm into you. She has to prove by her actions. Talk doesn't mean that she's speaking truth. And see, Shannon thought she was into her. With the messages being perverted, that don't mean she into you. How many times a woman speak perverted to you doesn't mean she's perverted into you. A lot of you got messages from women speaking perverted to you, talking nasty to you. Are you with her today? No. Are you with her today? Any woman you dealt with that talked nasty and dirty to you, are you with her right now? Answer the question, fellas. All the women that send you dirty messages and talking nasty to you, are you with her today? No. So I always tell you, actions speak louder than words. Actions. Words only be legit when she believes in what you say and what you do. She didn't believe in anything Shannon had going for him until he hit that pinnacle point. That's why she going after the money, because she know what he about to get. Sometimes these women know what you're about to get before you know what you're about to get. You ever thought about that, fellas? A woman sometimes could know that you're about to get into something big. Think about this, fellas. I want you to take this very serious. When you ain't had nothing going on, you had a lot of women around you, right? You had a lot of women around you, they're available to you, right? The minute you start getting back on your feet, you hear from them here and there. When you reach that pinnacle, Houdini. Houdini happened out of nowhere. Why? Because you reached that pinnacle. They can't go with you. That pinnacle, that pinnacle hits, everything lined up, the planets lined up, your name lined up. They do the Houdini and they all go on the attack mode. Shannon didn't see it coming because he got too comfortable. This should teach him to slow down. If anything he could learn from this, slow down, protect the bag, and don't involve just everybody in what you're doing. Sometimes you got to be to yourself for a year or two, and without these women accordingly, you got to do that. You get what I'm saying? And so another thing is that have all receipts. What's up, Forever Unreleased? Have all receipts. Everything documented to your Gmail. So if anything goes down, future reference, you got all the information you need. Because at the end of the day, you could be a lick for a certain woman you least suspect. That'll be the one that gets you. And it be the ones who are opportunists, super opportunists. Get with a woman, talk with a woman that got something going on with her life and that's going in the same direction that you're going in. She's not going to do that to you because she knows what has been done to her in the past. So for her to, jeopardize you, she would not do that because not only the karma, not only what could happen to her in the future, she would not be able to rest knowing that she did you wrong. This woman has been doing this for her entirety since she was young to her teens to now being 20 years old. There's some women that's been vindictive. You could tell when they're vindictive. And there's women that's very cautious of being vindictive because they know it can come back to them. How you doing, Dee Dee? So I want you to listen to this tape again and get some clarity, fellas, of move correctly when you have conversations with these ladies on the phone. Because like I tell you, these ladies, they always have something on you. And if you're not moving correctly, they'll try to use it against you to get some attention. Even if you're in the right, remember what type of society we're in. Listen to this again.
Anything I say, you're just gonna get mad at and you're just gonna hang up on me.
Anything you say, you're gonna get mad at of what I say. He should have knew right there she was up to something.
I feel like
I'm not gonna hang up on you. It is what it is.
What does that even mean?
Nothing yet. You want to be a dick to me now, so.
I don't want to be. Don't manipulate me.
Oh, Lord have mercy. If you say that one more time, I'm going to choke out of you when I see you.
Well, I don't want to be choked.
Yes, you do. I don't think you have a choice in the matter.
Anything I...
So we got the receipts earlier of what she said to him, according to, Shannon Sharpe. At the same time, man, this is crazy, man. You gotta self-explain yourself, man. I mean, bro done set the internet on fire again, man. Yo, this is gonna be talked about for the next 2 days. This is gonna be talked about for the next 2 days, 2 to 3 days. This is gonna be the number one talk about in America. This is crazy, man. Listen to this again.
To my family, friends, supporters, and colleagues, I want to speak to you directly.
Here we go.
From the heart. This is a shakedown. I'm going to be open, transparent, and defend myself because this isn't right. This is all being orchestrated by Tony Busby, who has targeted Jay-Z. Tony Busby targets black men, and I believe he's going to release a 30-second clip of a sex tape that tries to make me look guilty and play into every stereotype you could possibly imagine. That video should actually be 10 minutes or so. Hey, Tony, instead of releasing your edit, put the whole video out. I don't have it, or I would myself. You know what happened, and you're trying to manipulate the media. The encounter in question took place during the day at her invitation.
Here we go.
That appears to be a deliberate setup, coordinated by Gabby, also known as Carly on OnlyFans. Gabby and Tony Busby want $50 million. What they're getting is sued for defamation and trying to take me down. My career is all about real talk and honesty. I know my family and fans know exactly what this is about. And I'm going to be out there telling you whatever I need to say, just like I always do.
All right. He said he loved his fans. Okay. Let's go back to what the warning that Cat Williams told him. Let's go back to the warning Cat Williams told him. And then we got this weird situation we're going to talk about some other time. I'm going to get to it, some other hot topic. There's a lot of weirdo stuff going on in the internet, y'all, for real. Let me do this real quick. Listen to what Cat Williams said to Shannon Sharpe. He gave him the warning last year. Listen.
Being blackballed again. These are some powerful people. These people are not powerful. Satan can't create anything. That includes blessings for his people. You know what the number one job of somebody that saw their soul in Hollywood is? Is to act like it didn't happen. They all do the same job. But I'm not scared of being the competition. Yeah, on paper, they're a better team. They have all the assets and resources and we don't. But let us get on the line, boy, and see if that factors in. I guarantee you it won't. All of these shortcut takers, they canceled me for talking about Harvey Weinstein before the thing came out, but he offered to suck my in front of all my people at my agency. I told him no, what y'all do? And this is why when I walk in a room, heads go down. Behind my back, I'm nothing. I'm just a regular comedian, but in my face, no. The king has walked in and they have to respect it only because I'm not taking the shortcuts. They pay you to not talk about things they don't want you to talk about.
Yeah. They pay you to talk about things they don't want you to talk about. Now, we have New Brokey, right? New Brokey decided to talk about it before me, right? We're going to deal with this entity, this demon. We're going to get to him right now. Oh, yeah. He's got some questionable things that he needs to be looking at. Yo, let me teach y'all something about this Brokey, New Brokey. Let me show y'all something. He's so disrespectful, right? Before we get to what he said about Shannon. Look what he's doing. Look what he's doing. Look what this demon is doing. Ladies, you want to get with a weirdo like this? Ladies, you want to get with a weirdo like this? This guy should be under heavy investigation, which he is, by the way. The Most High got a wake-up call for his behind. Anyway, let's get to this. So disrespectful. Let's get to this. Oh, he's a coward. He's a coward. Yo, he's a coward. He put it on members only. He's a coward. Yo, this dude is a coward, man. Yo, it's a wrap. You a coward, New Broke. You know I was about to break you down with this. You got your lady, got you to put it on members only quickly. Oh, he's a coward. Yo, this dude is a coward. He's a straight up coward. He put it on members only. He's scared. He's scared. He want to do the disrespect to Ringo, and you don't realize he putting himself in hell. That's going to be you right there. That's going to be you right there in the lake of fire, dude. Yo, I kid you not. He must have watched my video, and he see him getting the views. He told his lady, you know what? Put it on members only. Rollo got better clips. Yo, I got better clips than what he did. I didn't even get time to download it because I was at the site. If somebody got the download video, I hope somebody got it. This clown is not on my level when it comes to breaking down stuff like this. I am better than him. I am better than you, New Broke. Why you put that video on members only? Because you know that you got something going on with your case. Somebody got a case on you, New Breed. New Brokey. Somebody got a case on you, New Brokey. You ain't trouble, New Brokey. Why you put that video on members only? Because I'm cooking over here. It's messing up your mind. You see, I'm making moves over here. I'm getting just better numbers than you. You had, what, 300 people watch for a big size channel? I got more people engaged than if they was engaged in your chat. You lucky I didn't even record that whack stuff, man. Anyway, yo, check this out. All I can tell y'all is this, right? Cat Williams won him last year. You gotta move on point, man. You can't be just messing with just any woman out here, man. Like, real talk, in all seriousness, fellas, man. This is not no fear. I'm not telling you not to get in a relationship. What I'm saying is when you reach the pinnacle part of your life as a man, two things gonna happen. And Brainwaves can confirm this. Ringo can confirm this. Any of you men that are married know what I'm talking about. That's been married for a long time. Very successful in your marriage. There was a point in time in your life as a man. Forever Studio, any of you guys that's married, have children, you know, listen to what I'm about to say. There was a point in time in your life that you reach a pinnacle. Either that woman stared at you happy or that woman stared at you sad. And see, when a woman stares at you happy, that means you're good to go. When a woman see you reach a pinnacle of your success and she's sad, you in trouble. You better get ready for a serious wake-up call. When I was dealing with Charity, and I told her I was going to North Carolina, she was not happy. She was sad. That's when I knew something was up, because she was sad. Just like the one that did the Houdini in me. She wasn't happy I went to Florida. She wanted me to stay in New York. So you got to know, when you reach that pinnacle in your life, either that woman going to stay with you or she going to leave. And when she leaves, she's going to try to make it harder for you not to be successful. You have to rescind anything she said about you. You have to rescind it right back to her too. It's not only the warlocks and witches. If your ex is involved in something that you're not aware of, and she's trying to stop you from getting to your next step, or some woman you met, rescind that back to her too. And so what I'm getting for you to see is Shannon Sharpe reach his pinnacle, because a month ago let's look for let me see if I can find it. That's Forever Studio. Do you have the clip of me bigging up Shannon Sharpe? Send it to me on Instagram. I know you got the receipt, fam. I'm trying to remember which live it was. When I bigged up Shannon Sharpe, I was telling you fellas, Shannon Sharpe and Ocho was on point. That's when Shannon reached his pinnacle. They didn't when he mentioned about the money thing, I can't remember what video it was, what live stream or video. If y'all know what I'm talking about, send it to me ASAP so we could break it down to where this leads up to this situation. He's been dealing with old girl for a couple of years now because he showed the receipts. Man, this is messy, man. Why you had her this whole entire time around when you wasn't really interested in her in the long term, Shannon Sharpe? You got to be responsible how you move out here, man. These people are opportunists out here, bro. Shannon Sharpe reached his pinnacle when he did that video with Ocho Cinco. I can't remember what video it was. Man, these are the times when I suppose it's so many videos I forgot, y'all. I'm trying to see if I didn't even put Shannon Sharpe's name. And he said something to Ocho that was on. Oh, you know what? Let me go to Nightcap. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you when Shannon hit his pinnacle. Let me teach y'all fellas something. Let me go to Nightcap. Let me go to Nightcap. Let me go to the video. I'm going to find it. Oh, it was with whatchamacallit. With Belichick. There we go. Nightcap with Belichick. There we go. I got it. Belichick is dealing with a young woman. Pay attention when we go about to play. You see, Belichick ain't. Why you think Coach Belichick ain't trouble? He's dealing with a 20-year-old too. He's dealing with a 20-year-old too. But hold on a second. Let me see. I'm spelling his name. I'm spelling his name wrong. Coach Belichick. Coach Belichick. All right. I got it. I want you to listen to this. See, this is where he, a month ago, March 17th, a month ago, when he hit, this is the pinnacle part of Shannon Sharpe. This is where he got himself into trouble. He should see, now we know who the woman is. Give me a second. Let's go to the video. I got the video. All right. So you see what I'm doing here. Oh, it's still sharing. All right. Hold on.
People that you wanted that was your daughter, that you and I could potentially meet. I don't bother nobody. I don't get upset. Somebody like Coach Belichick. You make jokes, Ocho.
It doesn't. No.
So now let's go the other way.
Listen.
If I date, so you feel that, okay, let's just say for the sake of argument, Ocho, there's some young lady out there that's 50. So
this is where he got himself in trouble. Now I bigged him up. However, looking back, this is where that young woman was tagging him on this. Pay attention.
You feel if I date a 35-year-old or a 40-year-old, you missed that opportunity?
Uh-oh.
I'm just curious.
Come on now.
Listen,
it's Sunday. It's Sunday. You might as well preach. Come on.
Listen.
I'm just asking. So let's just say for the sake of argument, when you're 50, when are you going to be, when are you and I going to be in the same vicinity that you and I could potentially meet? I don't bother nobody. I don't get upset. Somebody like Coach Belichick, you make jokes, Ocho, but I could care less, Coach Belichick, because they don't take nothing out of my pockets.
Right.
People that, what if that was your daughter? What y'all fail to realize, my daughter is grown.
Okay, hold on. I got to go back. Okay, let's go back. Yeah, he talking about his daughter's grown. But hold on. Here we go.
Potentials for you.
Now, everybody always talk about date your age. Well, I want to date my wage. I'm finna shut all this ish down tonight. I want to date my wage.
Stay right there. Stay right.
Where y'all at? Hey, chat, where they at?
Hold on. Cause you know I keep it on me now.
Yeah.
I keep it on me. You want to date your what?
I want to date my wage, not my age.
Oh, Shannon. I gotta play this clip again, Shannon. You want to date your what, Shannon? You want to date your wage, not your age. Okay. Well, this young lady has something to tell you, and you fell for it. You dealing with this OF chick the whole entire time. We got to listen to the clip again. Listen.
Anything I say, you're just gonna like get mad at, and you're just gonna hang up on me. So I feel like
I'm not gonna hang up on you. Here's what it is.
what? What does that even mean?
I'm not gonna get it. You want to be a dick to me now, so.
I don't want to be. Don't manipulate me.
Oh, Lord have mercy. If you say that word one more time, I'm going to choke out of you when I see you. Thank you.
Well, I don't want to be choked.
Yes, you do. I don't think you have a choice in the matter.
All right, let's listen to this again. Shannon, you was at a pinnacle part. This is where you should have been very much. You said some things that's on point. At the same time, man, they was watching you in the chat, man. Listen to this.
Cause you know I keep it on me now.
Yeah.
I keep it on me. You want to date your what?
I want to date my wage, not my age. I want to date my wage. So where are they? Because y'all always talking about date your age. I want to date my wage. So come on with it.
Well, you talking?
As a matter of fact, I'm taking applicants as we speak.
He said he's taking applicants as he speak. Oh, man. Oh, Shannon, man. Oh, is this entire time you was dealing with an OF chick, dude? And now she's trying to get her cut, man. This is, man. Whoo. Let's go.
Well, you talking spicy tonight, boy. Well, you talking spicy. Date my way. I'm finna tweet.
Wait, now all of a sudden, y'all quiet, women. Y'all ain't got nothing to say.
The women ain't quiet no more now. You said the women quiet in your chat. Shannon, the women ain't quiet now. You going, man, bro. Oh, man, Shannon. I'm going to do this, y'all. I'm going to let Brainwaves on for a good 15 minutes. Yeah, we're going to let Brainwaves on. Let's see if Brainwaves want to add on to the conversation with his expertise. I'm just telling you, man, this is wow, man. Unbelievable. Yo, Shannon, you was speaking truth at the same time, dude. You had a chick that was checking your numbers out, man. They had it in for Shannon, man. He got too comfortable with this young chick. Because I was like, he was invested with the Bill Belichick thing. And now looking at it, it makes sense. Because Bill Belichick is dealing with a 20-year-old. The only difference, Shannon, is he don't put it out there as much as you do. Man, guys, conversations, you have to read between the lines when it comes to women conversation, man. Because it'd be times a woman would tell me something and I would ignore it because I know she's trying to get me caught up in something that I have no business being caught up in. Let me give you an example, guys. Let me give you an example. Let's say you talk to a woman and y'all talking about linking up. And you be like, hey, I'm looking forward to this place we're going to. And she says, you mean my house? No, not your house. The place where we're going to get some food and some drinks and chill. You have to be careful. They're gonna slip that question in, and if you don't catch it right away, fellas, she gonna know you slow. If she sees that, I'm telling you, Didi will tell you. I'm not saying Didi don't try it. I don't know. The thing is, women will try you, fellas. So let's say another example. You go to pick her up at her house, right? Or better yet, scratch that, because you're gonna pick her up somewhere. Matter of fact, this is the best advice I have for y'all. Pay for the service to meet up with her, right? Instead of her coming to where you stay at or where she stay at. Because that's going to alleviate the problem. Because if anything happens from the time you get her to the time you go to the spot and she's not really feeling you and you're not paying attention and you thinking everything's good and there's drinks and all that, oh man, yo, you got to know what you get yourself involved in before you make the move, fellas, man. You got to know what you get yourself involved in. Everything has to be transcript, receipts will cover your tracks, man. Because believe it or not, even though he pulled out those messages, the point of the audio is recent. That audio is recent, y'all. Shannon, man, this is the pinnacle where Shannon reaches pinnacle. It's when he was, him and Ultra was talking about this Bill Belichick thing with this 24-year-old. And a lot of people saying that Bill Belichick and the 24-year-old don't have anything in common. With Shannon, your skill set with the young woman is off, dude. I'm gonna be honest with you. Shannon, even though he's very successful when it comes to women, you could tell that he don't talk to a lot of women. Because if he was talking to a lot of women, he would not have slipped up and said what he said to this young woman, man. I mean, man, fellas, man, we got to do better, man. You got to do better, fellas, with your vocabulary with these ladies, man. They be on it, man. They steady you. She knew how to get Shannon off his marble, man. Listen to this conversation. This is going to teach you a lot what not to do, fellas. This is going to teach you a lot what not to do when conversating with a woman. Listen.
Anything I say, you're just gonna like get mad at, and you're just gonna hang up on me. So I feel like
I'm not gonna hang up on you. Here's what it is.
what? What does that even mean?
Nothing yet. You want to be a dick to me now, so.
I don't want to be. Don't manipulate me.
Oh, Lord have mercy. If you say that one more time, I'm going to choke out of you when I see you.
This is wild, y'all.
Thank you.
Oh, I don't want to be choked.
Yes, you do. I don't think you have a choice in the matter.
Let's listen to what Cat Williams warned Shannon about. Again, let's listen to it before we get to Shannon's, situation. Let's go.
About being blackballed again, these are some power people. These people are not powerful. Satan can't create anything. Includes blessings for his people. You know what the number one job of somebody that saw their soul in Hollywood is? Is to act like it didn't happen. They all do the same job. But I'm not scared of being the competition. Yeah, on paper, they're a better team. They have all the assets and resources and we don't. But let us get on the line, boy, and see if that factors in. I guarantee you it won't. All of these shortcut takers, they canceled me for talking about Harvey Weinstein before the thing came out, but he offered to suck my in front of all my people at my agency. I told him no. What y'all do? And this is why when I walk in a room, heads go down. Behind my back, I'm nothing. I'm just a regular comedian, but in my face, no. The king has walked in and they have to respect it only because I'm not taking the shortcuts. They pay you to not talk about things they don't want you to talk about.
Without further ado, we have Brother Brainwaves in the building. Salute, fam.
Salute. What's going on, Rollo?
Man, this conversation's been deep, man. I didn't even know I've been on for about an hour, some change, almost 2 hours, man, before you came on, man. This is wild, man. And I was just praising Shannon a month ago, and he just reached his pinnacle when it comes to his experience yet on these conversations, man. It's a whole different thing. It's the same thing. Like, I'm not saying he's evil or anything in particular, because he has enough sense to do what he do. It's just that I brought you up here. I knew New Broke was going to take that video and put in members only, because he didn't have the regard to. Basically, I don't know if you listened to it. I seen the chat. It was very small. It was very minute. He just did a 30-minute. He can't listen, y'all. When it comes to New Broke, the disrespect what he did to Rango is out of pocket, and I'm gonna talk about that on the pre-recorded video. The point is that Brainwaves broke it down to the T as always. You know, a lot of men of certain prestige have a short attention span when it comes to communicating with women, particularly young women. And it showed, man. I just want to hear your perspective, OG, man, in this game for a minute when it comes to the women and how to operate, how to deal with them. The floor is yours.
I told y'all 2025. Cat Williams coined 2024. I'm coining 2025. Nobody want to give me my flowers, except for, a few people, obviously
Mm-hmm.
the brothers here, what have you, but society as a whole. The year of shake up, break up, wake up, make up.
Mm-hmm.
And what we're seeing with Shannon is that we're seeing how, okay, there's several things. For one, if he been dealing with this lady for whatever X amount of time, there's not just some new situation. He just met her and then just happened to like, oh, I didn't know. Like, he can't play the I didn't know scenario. He actually knew. But the thing is that he also doesn't have people around him that are trustworthy. And I want to say that because I'm going to get to Shannon in a minute, but this happens a lot. So you have a lot of people that be jealous of your success. They jealous of your rise. They jealous of your come up. They jealous of your potential to come up and rise and your opportunities. So they be sitting back. They might see something. They might be aware of it, but they're not going to tell you. They just gonna let you fall. They want to see you fall because they hating. They're secretly not righteous. And this is something that we're going to begin to see an increase of. You're gonna see more and more people. I know in this scenario, it looks like okay, he got the wicked woman, and I ain't saying she no righteous woman because she got the OF and all that stuff. She moving like a lot of typical women move these days, which is not the right way. However, in the same breath, he also is dealing with that type of woman. And you know what the scripture says? It says a wicked woman, sorry, is appointed to a wicked man. You're not going to have a righteous man dealing with a righteous woman. And in the example that Rollo just gave, he was like, okay, a woman that's about her business, a woman that got something to lose, you know, it's doesn't guarantee that you won't encounter this situation, but the odds are not likely. It's something that celebrities used to do. I remember maybe like probably more like 5 to 10 years back, in between that time frame and further back. I remember celebrities would only deal with other celebrities. Like when it comes to dating, when it's the women, when it's the men, they would only deal with other celebrities. And as a matter of fact, they would deal with celebrities generally in their actual line of work. So if they're a comedian, they would deal with another comedian. If they're an actor, they'll deal with an actress, or actress will deal with an actor. If they're a musician or whatever, they'll deal with another musician. Like That's how it used to be back in the day. And the reason is they know, first of all, they're in the same profession. They know what it's like. They can see the signs. They know they're running in the same circle. So they got to move a certain way. And they have something to lose. But when it comes to dealing with people, and see, Rollo mentions this, and the Bible talks about being equally yoked. That's what this comes down to. You really can't be moving with women as a guy that aren't on your level. You just can't. And I'm gonna say the same thing with the ladies. You can't be dealing with guys that's not on your level because it's gonna get you caught up. And when I say not on your level, either that guy or that girl has to have the potential to be on your level or higher, or they actually have to be there. If they don't have the potential, like I'm talking about like stuff in the work. I ain't talking about no BS talking, I'm gonna do this. Like they got receipts. You can see a realistic plan, you can see things in motion. Like they got stuff in motion. You're like, okay, okay. Then they got something to lose. They don't want to lose all that work that they're doing, but dealing with this situation, it's not only Shannon. See, y'all gonna see a lot more. I've been trying to tell y'all this. You're gonna be seeing these situations. They coming out. I don't even know why. I won't say people shouldn't be surprised because a lot of people they just hear me talking, if they even hear me talking, and they just like, oh, whatever. They gotta see it. They need to see it in their face to actually let it hit home. To me, this has already hit home. I'm already like a million miles down the road before people even start thinking about situations. And with Shannon, he hung himself with that statement. See, the women, they might be quiet right now. The women ain't saying nothing. I mean, for the most part, it might be somebody, oh, Brainwave, she talk. I'm talking
Yeah,
about
the
across.
Ninjaville chicks on the X's trying to get his attention.
Yeah.
Them FBA chicks.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah,
This
yeah,
is
yeah, yeah.
crazy, man. Like, he messed up with that choking her out statement. That one statement is going to nail, like she got him. She Welvin the Great got him with that one. Um, it's
Yeah,
like everything else don't even matter. It's that one statement. This
yeah,
just no matter what he tries to do, he tries to say this. It gotta be because here's the thing. Even if she ain't right and she ain't that, it's what he said. And then
exactly.
to make matters who he is, then he's not a little guy, he's a big guy, NFL, like with his background, it's not going to help with that statement because all of those things are going to be taken into account.
Correct.
See, so let's say he was like an average guy, average build, wasn't in any type of professional, physical, sports or career path, what have you, where you got to be kind of physically fit. Like
Yeah,
for instance, I'm in law enforcement, so you got to be physically fit.
correct.
To an extent. I know this the donut jokes, I know all that crap, but we still physically fit when push come to shove.
Right,
So, like, they take those things into consideration when you make statements, and those
correct.
things. See, let me see. I know what it's like in the courtroom. Those things will be brought up in the courtroom.
That's true.
That any competent attorney, any competent jury, judge, what have you, they're going to bring those things up as it relates to this case. So, like, he should have seen a flag on the play a long time ago. But what I believe is that she it just I don't know. It seemed like when that conversation, like at the beginning of the conversation, Shannon should have been like, man, like he should have hung up the phone. But it seemed like she had something on him or
Yep,
something over him from the rip. And that's when we
yep,
kind of was getting into the whole I said she got the witchcraft face.
yep. She does. Yep,
That look, a lot of those OFs, a lot of them, they engage in
yep.
the spiritual practices. They be doing stuff behind the scenes. They be witches. They be this.
Making
They be
themselves
that.
more attractive than what they are. Yep,
Exactly. That's why they have that look and they know it. And then by him sleeping with her, because obviously, he done tap that, he done smash that. That just seals the deal with the stuff that they be doing because they be doing sex magic. See, this is
they
what you
do.
guys, man, you guys need to understand. especially when it relates to like if they see if a woman sees a guy that she want to lock down for whatever reason, or she want to get whatever it is she want out of him, a lot of them, we talking about the non-righteous ones, right? Which is a good majority. They gonna
Yep.
put sex magic on you. So you thinking because you horny or because you lusting, because you not mature in that area, you want to be like some of these FBA folks, some of these Israelite folks, you want to have a million wives, you want to, think you the man like Solomon, you doing everything from a sinful place, then that puts you in a perspective to get got. And see, this is
Correct.
how a lot of guys they done got, whether they got baby mamas or they got whatever, they got. So what happens is them women, they will give it up. And it's what Rollo was saying earlier. How many women, he asked the question. He was like, how many, for you guys, how many women has talked dirty to you and they ain't around now? Then women will sleep with you. They'll give you exactly what you want. The devil will give you exactly what you want. He
That's
know
bad.
what position you like in bed. He know how you want it. He know what you do get, what you don't get. He know how you like her, this, and he know all of that. So he's gonna send her in that quote unquote perfect package. And you're gonna think you done hit the jackpot. And she gonna play the
Right.
game because it's deception. So you
Yep.
gonna let your guard down. That's what Shannon did. He let his guard down. He let his guard down with her. He got a little too comfortable, a little too easy. When you talking on the phone, this man, we gonna have to do a whole series on this. But
Yeah, we're going to have to. Yeah.
look, guys, I give you a little bit of game right now. It's 2025, man. You can't be on the phone with no women. This go back to like unless she's certified. Let me tell you something. I don't talk to women on the phone unless they certified. And
Fact.
when I do talk to women, it's like strictly business. Like, meaning I can talk casual with them, but it's
Right.
nothing that I wouldn't say in a business like a non. I would say it as if it was in a business setting. Like if we got other people around us, a conversation that I could say in front of anyone if it was being streamlined. Like that's how I would talk. I wouldn't say anything that could be used, quote unquote, against me. I wouldn't open up. I won't go there because it's almost like back to this go back to some like dating coach stuff. You
Yep.
talk to a woman, it's like, hey, when we linking up? That's the only time you pick up the phone. Where we at, where we meeting at, what time, where you want me, just specifics like that. Nothing that would incriminate you. As far as all that other talk, man, don't be doing that junk over no text, over no chat, over the phone, man. You talk to her in person because first of all, that's how you turn a woman on any damn way. You're supposed to talk to her in person. You're supposed to tell it why you can look at her, why you can touch her, why you can grab her, et cetera, whatever it
Right.
is you in her presence. Then you say that stuff like a man. You don't hide behind no phone, no text. I mean, unless she's vetted, you know what I'm saying? I mean, she got to
Yeah.
be certified. When I say vetted, she's certified. You
Correct.
have, without a doubt, you can give her your keys to your house, your car, your passwords, your secrets, your phone, like she got to be like certified, like damn near family. Like basically, if that woman ain't like family, and I'm gonna tell you one way you're gonna know, she gonna give you the same access too. Again, it goes back to being equally yoked. If she ain't giving you that type of access to her, if she don't give you the access that you could destroy her or put all her business out there like that, don't rock with her.
Yep.
Cause I'm telling you, man, it's crazy in this day. And Shannon, like you said, he did not listen to what Cat Williams came. The Most High sent Cat Williams to give him the heads
And
up.
Monique.
Yeah, and Monique. That's right.
Hmm.
Because whether we want to go into a detail or not, at least as it relates to the industry, we know they got at least some relationship with the Most High.
Right.
They professed it, they talked about it, they there, regardless of where they are, what they walk. So Shannon refused to do what he was supposed to do. He didn't heed the warnings, and the Most High always said warnings before destruction comes. He
Correct.
had all this time, he had all this year. Um, I'm gonna tell you, people like Shannon, they see our content. Let me tell you something. Everybody be seeing content. They just be
We
low
do.
key
We
hiding it.
do. Yeah. Yeah.
They could have reached out. It's a lot of stuff. Listen, you got if you sit down and the Most High be like, "Why am I in this situation?" He gonna be like, "Hey, you had an opportunity to reach out. You could have did this. You could have did that. Da da da. But you didn't. You didn't. You figure you was good." And that's why a lot of people are about to get caught up because, like I said, it's 2025. We can't keep going on like we did. The stuff that used to be going on, it's not going to work. Everything is changing. Shake up,
Correct.
break up, wake up, make up. Y'all got to understand, you got to change the way you think. You got to change the way you act. You
That's
got to
right.
change the way you move. You might actually literally make physical changes to where you live, your residence, where you working, who you with, like everything. You got to change up. And I
Yeah.
mean, if it's working for you, you don't have to change it. What I'm saying is, a lot of people have not made forward progress. They stayed stagnant. They didn't move forward. We have to move forward. So it's going to happen
Yeah.
by force. And so
It's
this
gonna happen by force.
situation
Facts.
is forcing Shannon, with or without the money, with or without the fame, with or without the reputation, whatever it is, to move forward. Now he has no choice at this point but to move differently.
Correct. He
I
has to.
guarantee you, he ain't gonna move
Because
like
that
this with no other
pinnacle,
woman.
because of that pinnacle video that I did a month ago, he spoke some gems on behalf of Belichick because that's when I knew that he was dealing with somebody young because they always project on. I mean, they doing obviously him and Ocho's talking about it because it was a hot topic. Yet this whole entire time he was dealing with somebody that was 18. If we go back 2023, if she's 20, we don't know. She could have been 17, 16 years old. He was dealing with her because she's 20 years old. That's another thing we have to take into consideration because she is 20. Now, Bill Belichick been with how long he been with her, with old girl since she was 20?
Something somewhere around there,
Yeah,
yeah.
so she was of age. I'm not saying that he this out it's speculation. The girl is 20, if I'm not mistaken, correct, y'all? The one that is being exposed is 20. So if she's 20 and we go back to 2023, she was either 17 or 18 when he met her.
Yeah.
Man.
I mean, but you know what's funny? There's a pattern. And a lot of these guys end up dealing with these young. Let me tell you something.
Go ahead.
Don't get me wrong. I like young women, but I can't deal with a woman for the most part that young because I know they be full of games and schemes and the stuff that they focusing on. Again, for the most part, there are exceptions. It could be
Right.
somebody young, it could be vetted. I have seen exceptions, but just generally speaking, the way these women are, man, they got a one-track mind.
Yep.
No matter how they act, what they say, they got a one-track mind. Again, there are exceptions,
Right.
but the majority of the time that you're going to encounter, and a lot of guys think that it's easy because they're young.
They're not easy. Nope.
They ain't the easy ones. They the ones who you think is easy, and then they gonna pull that bait and switch on you.
Yep. Bait and switch. Yep. Let me read what Dee Dee says. She says, they said Mr. Sharpe first tried to settle with the lady. She refused to settle. She did not file criminal charges. She wants the money. I mean, it's more to it than the money. It's more of she wanted a baby by him to do some sacrificial. More likely, she got his DNA already. She got his DNA. That's not going to go away. She already got a piece of him, and she whatever she's doing to that piece of him, of his semen, she's doing something to him.
Yeah, that's why she got him under his spell.
Yeah, because of those text messages. That's spell talk. That's some spell talk, fellas. That's why you can't go by if a woman send you perverted messages. You got to look into that. Ask, man, she want to give me some Rollo. Yeah, okay. Then you start realizing something is off about you when you start having intercourse with her. It's your fault because you should have paid attention to the signs. Normally, if a woman sending you perverted messages, from my observation, that's trouble. I learned that a long time ago. I learned from those mistakes. So when a woman starts sending you photos and yeah, it may be you may be thinking you're not the only one getting the photos. That's number one. Let me just keep it.
For real.
If you think you're the only one getting certain explicit photos from this woman, then you didn't learn from Kim Kardashian them then.
I know, right? Even the Kardashians even try to give you the game.
Yeah. Jeez, man. Oh man.
But see, this goes back also to a fundamental thing. We gotta stop being as a whole in sin,
Hmm.
and we gotta start moving right. We
Hmm.
got to move righteous. We got to be going after the righteous woman. Listen, a righteous woman wouldn't do nothing like that.
Correct.
Even if she was sleeping with him or whatever, she wouldn't put herself out there like that.
Yeah, because it's embarrassing.
Yeah, just to her alone, let alone her family, the guy she's dealing with, or what have you. So we got to stop dealing with. See, listen, only fan. Oh crap! I done said it. I guess I'd have hit my quota too.
Yeah.
We done both hit our quotas.
Yep. We
Uh,
ain't saying it again. Yep.
yeah. OF, like the chicks on OF, man. Like again, there could be a statistical exception. You always have the statistical exception. So I don't hear nobody saying, well, brainwaves, it was this one. Okay, that's the statistical exception. That's not
Right.
the majority. The women on there, they not trying to pursue the path of righteousness. They trying to get that coin. They're on there for one purpose, to get paid.
Yep.
That's the only reason why they're on there. They're not on there for righteousness. So they're willing to do whatever it is they got to do to get paid on there or off there.
Yep.
And y'all got to keep that in mind. But see, so many brothers just be like, oh man, look at that. I want to clap. I got to clap them cheeks. I need her to top me off. I want this. Oh, y'all be lusting, man. I'm telling you, man, you can't be like that, man. You got to treat this thing like you already married.
Yep.
Telling you, you gonna look like what the women do. The women be up there talking about, I'm married to Jesus. Ain't that what they be telling guys? Well, at
They
least the
sure
ones in the
do.
church. I'm married to Jesus. You ain't finna blah 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 me. Look, I'm telling you, man, y'all better look, focus on your relationship with the most high, focus on your health, focus on your coin, your career, focus on that. The women gonna come, the right women. The right women will be around you. The women is not gonna do that. But
Correct.
see, it's so easy to get caught up with the wrong women because a lot of the wrong women, they put themselves out there and you see you, it's eye candy. They put themselves in those positions. Even if they behind the scenes, they still will put themselves out there. You gotta
That's
watch
right.
out, man.
That's
Y'all
right.
gotta watch out.
In one of the scriptures, in the paraphrase, she will cut you like a slice of bread. And I'm paraphrasing,
Yeah,
in that effect. Man.
that's true. This is true. We need to learn from what's happening with Shannon right now.
Yep.
I'm telling y'all, man, y'all look, this is why women be mad. They be making those videos. All the women, or you see videos, all the women are mad. Men have stopped chasing them. Men have stopped pursuing them. Men don't want to have relationships with them. They don't want to get married. Blah, 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 blah. You see that? Look, a lot of guys are figuring it out. We
That's
can't.
right.
A lot of these women are just treacherous, man. They'll marry you, they'll do anything just to get what they can out of you. They will look, they'll try to infiltrate your brotherhood. Like we had a situation. Y'all know
Correct.
what we talking about. They'll try to infiltrate. Look, they'll become a client, they'll become a customer, they'll invest in your company, they'll try to partner up with you, they'll work in your same job, they'll do anything, they'll go to the school, they move, look, they'll do anything. And then it's all a ploy, it's all a setup.
Yep.
They just a Delilah. They want to figure out what makes you Samson. What makes you so strong? What makes you elite? What makes you successful? They want to find out everything. They want to find out how to bring you down. And as soon as they find it out, they go run and go tell it to that hater.
That's right. That's facts. They will try. They will try in any given time. Any given time. Yep. Happened to me last year, man. And I'm telling y'all, man, you allow certain things, you go against jurisdiction, you have to own up to it, be responsible, and don't do it again. We'll see if Shannon learns from this. You know, I mean, him pointing out the receipts is playing. To be honest, he's playing right into them.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? This is wild, man.
this is. And you know what's funny, Rollo? We're going to see more. We're going to see more situations like this.
Especially with Newbury, because Why would he put that video on members only? What he's afraid of?
Cause he know, cause he know I just called his ass out right after he went live.
Yeah.
He was done with his live, and then I went live. That's one of the last videos that I thought he would do members only. It's like you can tell by the time that he goes live with it that he's just trying to jump on and cover the story real quick to either beat us to the punch. Like I talked about this in my live today. Rollo Ben had it set for 7:45 tonight that he was gonna go live on the Shannon Sharpe situation.
Mm-hmm.
Knew whatever, was not even thinking about the situation. But like he does, he comes to our channel and he looks at what we got going on, look if we gonna go live, and then he actually will try to copy it. And see, with me, I don't put nothing out no more. And when I
Right.
put something out, it's within like 5 or 10 minutes. Like I'm basically going live at that point in time. So it's like if he try to jump on and copy it or beat me to the punch, it's blatantly obvious. It's
Mm-hmm.
blatantly obvious. Like, okay, I just went live and now you going live.
Yep.
But that's what he does. He steals what we come up with, other people come up with. He act like he coming up with it. He, like I said, he don't even know how to talk about the situation. Ain't even talk about it right. And then put something like that in members only.
Exactly.
That don't make no sense other than what we're talking about.
I'm gonna have to send you the next time. I'm gonna send it to you on what you gonna call it. You know what's going on.
Yeah, we look, we can't put our stuff out there like that because
Yeah, no
like I
more.
said,
No more putting out the links. No more. For future reference, y'all, if I go on StreamYards or you know Restream, yeah, I'm sending a link to Instagram. I can't deal with this nonsense. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
this is ridiculous.
How you doing, Azandria and Lady G? How you ladies doing? Good to see y'all. Yeah, it's just for those who want to know what's going on, because I'm gonna play the clip again. I'm gonna let y'all listen to it. You know, I want y'all to respond upon this. So let's do this real quick. Listen to this.
Get mad at and you're just gonna hang up on me, so I feel like
I'm not gonna hang up on you. Do what you do.
what does that even mean?
I'm not gonna get it. You want to be a dick to me now, so
I don't wanna be, don't manipulate me.
I don't know that mercy. If you say that one more time, I'm gonna choke out of you when I see you. Thank you.
Oh, I don't wanna be choked.
Yes, you do. I don't think you have a choice in the matter.
Oh man, I tell you,
And
that's
that part,
not a conversation you have with a woman of a young lady that slip you into your own trouble with that. I'm gonna, you know what, out, man. Even if you're thinking about foreplay, you don't say that, and she's not even entertaining that. She got him, man. She they have a listen, guys. These witches, they have a course, and the two courses they do is give you a lot of sets and have you lose everything you work hard for. That's their goal. That's the main witch goal. If they can't get a baby from you, they will make you lifeless. Yo, there's been some stories, brainwaves, pause, that they make these men impotent.
yeah,
They could literally, yo, true story. Now that I think about it, let's say you into a certain woman and pause, you can't get it up. Whoever you dealt with prior to that or prior to that got a what these ladies do, what these witches do, fellas, when you sleep with them, they take a piece of your semen, wrap it up in some type of thing, keep it there, have your name and chant and do all types of things for other women not to be sexually attracted to you. How
Yep.
many of you guys that's in the chat, you had a woman interested in you, and then all of a sudden she lost interest in you right away? That's because somebody's putting spells on you for that woman not to be attracted to you. This stuff is real, y'all. This stuff is real. And me and Brainwaves have done some things that we repented of. And now looking at the situation, man, I know I dealt with a witch. I know I did. You know, y'all know who I'm talking about. She has to
Yeah.
be. And it's like after her and not the model, because the model good. It's like after the model, I noticed that situation from last year, there's a lot of cleansing I have to do. There's a lot of removal I have to do because I never have issues with women like that until I dealt with her. Even my mom's like, "What the hell are you doing with her?" And that's when it hit me. I'm like, "Oh man, I got." So Shannon dealing with this broad, this basic broad, man, because she's a basic broad. She's a witch.
Yeah.
He messing up opportunities, man. And a lot of women could pick up on that. You know what I'm saying? Just
But
like a
that's
lot
what
of you women, you deal with warlocks. You wonder why you can't get no man into you because you got to get that warlock off of you. Go ahead, Brainwaves.
that's exactly what I was just going to say, man. It's so many of these people, um, the ones, okay, let me tell you something. A lot of these folks are going around acting innocent, right? Them be the ones you need to watch out for. Like the ones who act like they don't do anything wrong, kind of like New Demon. Take his template, for example, and apply it to
Mm-hmm.
men, apply it to women. It don't matter. They
Mm-hmm.
go around acting like they not doing anything, they're innocent. Um, it's just they seem all soft spoken, cool, laid back. There's
Yeah,
never they never seem to like be upset or upset with you. Um, it's just a lot of fake, like it be this fake vibe to them. Like everything
yeah,
is too easy. It's kind of like, hi, I'm doing it's like the lure. They're luring you in, they're deceiving you. And then when you get too close, then it's like, rah. It's kind of like the monsters on the scary movies. They lure you in, they act all nice, and then all of a sudden it's like, raw. Once once you get close enough, or what have you. Um, it's like a siren. That's what sirens do. You hear them quote unquote sing a song, and then a lot of boatmen, they've been out at sea or whatever, and they will hear a siren, so they hear the singing. It's like, oh, I like it, and they get closer. The next, the siren eat their ass once they get close enough. So that's how a lot of these women are moving. They act all cool. Y'all be thinking, man, I got one. She cool. She don't argue. She don't this. She don't that. Look, you need to watch out for the ones that seem like they a little too soft spoken. They're a
right,
little too. I'm telling you, man. Like this junk is crazy. It's really really crazy. But the thing is, here's one way you can avoid all of that. You focus on getting right with the Most High, because getting right with the Most High will automatically protect you from that. Those wicked women you will see, you will know you have a spirit of discernment. So you'll be able to know. The problem is when you don't have that, you're going to end up getting with them. And like in a situation like Rollo gave the example, if you sleep with them, if you like want to, they got you. They'll
yeah,
be doing stuff and they'll be doing spiritual stuff on you, all types of work. They be doing all types of stuff. And the next thing you know, like you find that you don't have control. You be thinking it's your thoughts, you be thinking it's your desires, you think that it's you, but it's actually them manipulating you. And
correct,
so this is what this woman essentially, to make a long story short, has doing to um um to get the bag. Basically, she knows she got him in this situation, he's caught up legally, and she got the bag, and that's what she was after. because
Yeah,
think about it. If she won after the bag, he would be like, I want him locked up, or I want this to happen. I'm not trying to get no money, or it would be something small. Like it would be something like, okay, well, I'm just getting $1 million or 500. I don't know. I'm just giving an example. Like it would be something small. Nah, she going after the bag. She won 50 mil.
that's wild, man.
She want that big ticket. You want to be set for life. And guess what she gonna do? She gonna rinse and repeat and do it to the next sucker that's not following scripture.
That's not following scripture. So now there's speculation from Ticket TV that Stephen A is not backing up Shannon. Do you see him staying on ESPN?
I'm gonna put it like this. If this comes out and there's nothing that he's got to release to make this look any different than it is, because I'm gonna be honest with you, as it stands right now, it's like I seen what he released, but all I hear is I'm gonna choke you out. And it ain't nothing you can do about it. That's all I hear and that's all I see. So if that's
Yeah,
all I hear and that's all I see, I know that's all everybody else hears and sees. If that's the case, he gonna start losing because companies, y'all gotta understand this, man. See, when you win and you be on your job, one chick could mess up your whole job, your whole
yep,
career. You
yeah.
dealing
I
with
know.
one woman, that one woman say and do something or get one thing out, regardless of whether it's true or not, it's
You're
out there.
gone. Yep, I
You're
already
gone.
experienced it with the where I used to work at the particular place out there in Daytona at the site, and I was getting paid every day. That allegation, they believed her, even though it wasn't true. They know the type of person I was because of that conversation, and I rejected her advances on Valentine's Day. She said, "Oh, you really annoying me? I got something for you." And yeah, they got rid of me. The crazy thing about it is the Most High punished them. They lost a lot of value that valet service after I left. So in the
Oh
long
yeah.
haul, they realized that they was in the wrong. So that's what it is.
Facts. It's just something y'all need to watch out, man. Y'all really
We
like you
gotta
need
see
to
what
you
the turn of events will be because if Stephen A pulling back, that means ESPN. We'll see if he on tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see. He was on today. We'll see if he's on tomorrow. We'll find out.
that's so true.
Unless we
Cause
talk about it on Nightcap.
I mean, like I said, it's possible. Um, none of this is quote unquote over, but it's just I'm telling you, this is it's bad for him. It's like had he not said that, he would have had him. But because he said just that one part,
Yep, that ending part. Yep.
and he said there's nothing you could do about it. See, you
Yeah.
can't he the fact that he said there's nothing you could do about it, now you can't twist it and spin it. See,
Hmm.
like me as an attorney, I would be able to spin that and be like, well, that was just sexual talk. I'm gonna choke her out. You know what I'm talking about, with that top, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to choke her out, give her that
Hmm.
pipe, let her choke on that pipe. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Don't act like y'all don't know. But it can't be twisted like that.
I told y'all, listen, Lady G, that's what I heard too. The thing you just let me tell you something. I'm gonna play the clip real quick and I'm gonna let Brainwaves, look into it. I said that video he did with Bill Belichick, he talked about Bill Belichick with the young woman. He said something pellicle and it had the woman quiet. That's when he should have been like, "Uh-oh, yeah, the women were quiet because now they knew you was at your pinnacle." Fellas, let me tell you something. When you reach your pinnacle, you're gonna know who the woman you're dealing with is. No matter, no. Listen to Brainwaves could tell you he's been married for a long time, not short time, long time.
Long time. And had more than one
When you
wife.
reach, right, when you reach a pinnacle as a man, you're gonna know who that woman is. You're not going to know who she fully is. Listen and listen well. You're not going to know who that woman you're dealing with until you reach your pinnacle. I'm going to teach y'all something. Brainwaves can confirm this. I reached my pinnacle when I had on Pastor Rufus last year. I was on my way to something big until I brought old girl to my place and I paid attention. I paid attention, yet, you know, I did things with her because she wanted to do things with me, and look what it led to. Got New Broke involved. Listen, this is facts. Brainwaves could remember this. And Ringo's watching in the clouds. I was doing better numbers than Newbury at one time.
Yeah, I do remember that.
I was doing better numbers than Newbury at. Listen, y'all. Last year, I was doing better numbers than Newbury, y'all. No cap. And then the icing off the cake when I had on Pastor Rufus. And from there, I was averaging 500, 700. Corey was there.
Everybody was in your chat.
Brainwave was not in the chat at the time. He was watching in the clouds like many people were doing at that time.
Yeah, I was in the clouds.
Ringo was there. A lot of people will tell you, yep, Rollo I was averaging a lot of views last year. Because I was reaching the pinnacle, and guess what? I had this woman around. And we know the rest of the story. So when you, as a man, reach a pinnacle, you're going to get your answer from who the woman you with. Straight up the box. And no woman in the chat can say otherwise. No woman in the chat can say otherwise. You can't say that's a lie, ladies, with all due respect. You cannot say that's a lie. Because you know when that man's about to get that money. Because when a man has intercourse with you, you know his future. I had one of my ex's brainwaves say, I see you becoming rich. She admitted it when she was sleeping when we were sleeping. This is a long time ago. She looked at me, she said, oh, you're gonna be rich. And I didn't know what that meant until later on. One of the brothers was like, when a woman tell you that, that means when you have sex with her, she know your future. Ooh, I said, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So you don't think these witches be knowing your future? Oh,
And then
women
they be
that
doing,
know your future? You don't lost your mind, ninja.
and they be doing spiritual stuff on top of it to see it to try to see into your future.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Or paying people as well, like getting confirmations and stuff. Yeah, this stuff is real, man.
Mm-hmm. Let me do this real quick. Let me set it up so you can see what the pinnacle thing that got him to get this bit was supposedly going to get this bid check, which I don't believe he's going to get it because of these allegations. They're not trying to pay for his allegations.
Oh no, because then they're gonna come under scrutiny.
Yep. Ooh, man. Let me rewind it back. Okay, let's do this. All right, y'all. This is a month ago. This was aired. This is the video of the pre-record of the live stream. March 17th, 2025. What today's date? April what? April 20, what? April 22nd, y'all. So a month and 5 days ago. Brainwaves will be back. Give me 1 second. He will be back. He had to probably charge his phone. Run It Up 360 said, I was behind in the live. I ain't even know. So, Lady G, you onto it. You onto it. But I'm going to play this for y'all. I want you to listen to this here.
Going to be a deterrent? You right, Ocho. You absolutely right.
Hold on. There are a lot of other things that you. Okay. You know what? I'm with you when you're right. I really can't argue with that.
I'm just saying, Ocho.
I can't argue.
I'm not asking you to cook.
Wait. Let's get back to let's keep the main thing.
Okay.
What, you buying G-Wagons?
I'm just asking.
No,
I'm asking.
But if you're using that as an example, let me know because I got some people for you You know, if you buying G-Wagons and Birkins and stuff like that, you know, I got a few, you know, potentials for you.
Listen.
Now, everybody always talk about date your age, date your age. Well, I want to date my wage. I'm finna shut all this ish down tonight. I want to date my wage.
Stay right there. Stay right.
Where y'all at? Hey, chat, where they at?
Hold on. Cause you know I keep it on me now.
Yeah.
I keep it on me. You want to date your what?
I want to date my wage. Not my age. I want to date my wage. So where are they? Cause y'all always talking about date your age, date your age. I want to date my wage.
So that's where he reached his pinnacle right there. That's a pinnacle moment in what Shannon Sharpe did. And that had got a lot of people talking. That was by far, that's when he reached his pinnacle on YouTube. Having on Cat Williams was the caveat. Having on Cat Williams and Monique was the caveat. Having this conversation with Ocho, that's a pinnacle. That's when he was locked in, we call it. And the women were very quiet when he said that because they was taking notes. And that's when old girl was watching too, the young one, the 20-year-old. And we know what happens a month later. Listen.
Come on with it.
Well, you talking?
As a matter of fact, I'm taking applicants as we speak.
Well, you talking spicy?
He's taking applicants as he speak. You think she was happy hearing that? That witch was happy hearing that he's taking applicants, having other women to come see him? You know, ladies, these warlock men, do you think these warlock men want you to have somebody? No. So fellas, these witches don't want you to have anybody too. He's talking about having applicants knowing that he's dealing with a witch, or he assumed he didn't think he was dealing with a witch. Now he knows he's dealing with a witch. Let's go.
Always talking about date your age, date your age. I want to date my wage. So come on with it.
Well, you talking?
As a matter of fact, I'm taking applicants as we speak.
Well, you talking spicy tonight, boy. Well, you talking spicy. Date my way. I'm finna tweet.
Now all of a sudden, y'all quiet, women. Y'all ain't got nothing to say.
I'm finna date.
You quiet, women. You ain't got nothing to say. Okay, brainwaves. Give me 1 second. Let me do that right now. Let me set it up. I'm gonna set it up right now. Let me go to my let me do this. Okay. Let's see how I'm going to do this. Let me take a screenshot of this. And then I'm gonna send it to you and you type it in, fam. I'm gonna send you a screenshot. Oh, shoot. Okay. I'm going to send a screenshot to your Instagram. All right. I sent a screenshot to you, fam. Because I don't have it set up to I don't have the Instagram set up to my computer. Yeah, I don't have this Instagram set up to my computer. So I send it to you. I send a photo to you. So let me read what Lady G says. But I don't feel too sorry, Mr. Shea, because he was making fun of the Jamaican athletes after the poor performance. Puma said it. Watch this, Mr. Sharpe. You're going to pay for what you say. Lady G, send that to my Instagram at Rollo904. Send it to my Instagram. I didn't know he made fun of the Jamaican athletes. So you have every right to be pissed off about that. You know, send it to me. Let me look into that. And yes, you're correct. Azadria Hamilton. Monique also warned him too. Yes, I spoke about that earlier. Absolutely. So Brainwaves will be back in a second, y'all. Okay. Yeah, so he says some pinnacle things here. At the same time, he got a real. When you say some pinnacle things as a man, or you're about to get into something big, that's when you gotta watch everybody. You gotta watch everybody, especially who you giving pipe to, man. Because these witches, they're not there to see you win. They're there to bring you down when it's necessary. Just like ladies, you deal with a warlock dude. They're not there to make sure you good. They're there to bring you down so no other man will deal with you. You get what I'm saying? So this thing is real, y'all. Let me see if I could do. Let me do this because I know brainwaves. Let me see if I can do. Let me go to. Let me do something here. Hold on one second, y'all. I'm gonna try to bring it from my one phone to my other phone. Oh, he's back. Okay, he got it. All right. Can you hear me, fam? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, good. All right, I'm gonna play it again. So tell me when to stop.
Cause y'all always talking about date your age, date your age. I want to date my wage, so come on with it.
Well, you talking?
As a matter of fact, I'm taking applicants as we speak.
You want me to continue?
Yeah, you could continue.
All right, let me rewind it back a little bit then. Tell
All right.
you what led to the conversation. Here we go.
And stuff like that. I got a few, potentials for you.
Now, everybody always talk about date your age, date your age. Well, I want to date my wage. I'm finna shut all this ish down tonight. I want to date my wage.
Stay right there. Stay right.
Where y'all at? Hey, chat, where they at?
Hold on. Because I keep it on me now.
Yeah.
I keep it on me. You want to date your what?
I want to date my wage. Not my age. I want to date my wage. So where are they? Because y'all always talking about date your age, date your age. I want to date my wage. So come on with it.
Well, you talking?
As a matter of fact, I'm taking applicants as we speak.
Well, you talking?
Okay, I'll pause it.
He was talking about date your wage. He want to date his wage. See, not only did he mess up with dating his wage, he also messed up with dating his age.
Mm-hmm.
And he didn't take his own advice. So he got himself put in a situation because, again, if he dated his wage, again, or your earning potential, he wouldn't have been in this situation. This the whole point.
Yeah, but he's been dealing with a chick that's a potential the whole entire time.
Yeah.
And he's comparing himself to the Bill Belichick. Bill Belichick, even though he's dealing with a 24-year-old, and he was dealing with her for the past 4 years after he left his wife of a long time, he made sure that he's going to deal with somebody young, that it's not going to jeopardize whatever he got going on. Because here's the thing, y'all. We know a lot of white men leave their wives when they reach of age. We know that. There's a lot of truth to that, and they get with somebody young. That's a fact. A lot of women's in their 40s and 50s, that so-called white women, that's when they get with a brother, if the brother wants to take them. We know that to be the case, particularly down here in the South or whatever you know in the world. So he thought, well, I could do the same thing. The only difference is Bill Belichick choose wisely. You choosing low tier. Bill Belichick chose a 24-year-old girlfriend that her family is successful. That's the only difference.
Yeah. Meaning she has stuff to lose.
You rarely, I'm gonna be honest, brainwaves, you rarely see a white man date down.
You right?
Than we do. And that's a conversation that we need to have. Because when it comes to dating, we date up and then we date really down. They don't date down. Oh no, they're listen. I know so-called white men that will be to themselves for 10 years. They will be by themselves for 10 years before dating down. I tell you that right now. That's a fact. Unless they came up with her, that's different. When they came up each other in high school, college, and they built something, if it don't work out, and some of these white women be knowing this. I had a 50-year-old white woman, so-called white woman, told me this. She said, I've been with my husband for 30 years. He got something young like me. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm not really interested for one. And for two, it dawned on me. I said, damn. This stuff, man. They said, yeah, I gave you kids. I gave you can have the house and leave me the hell alone. I'm gonna get me a young woman and live the rest of my days before I'm gone. That's what some of the white men do. That's what they do. Yep. But brothers, man, they date down. They date down, man. Man, I can't do it,
You know
man.
why they, but see,
Go
I'm gonna
ahead.
tell you why they date down, man. See, let's go back. They date down because they afraid if they date up, they afraid that that woman, they gonna have that power and that control.
Yeah.
See, a lot of guys, see, that's what happens. They want to have that control. They figure, okay, if this woman got this, let's say you got 5 cars and then you date a woman that got 5 cars. Let's say you got 2 homes and she got 2 homes. Let's say you make $10 million and she make $10 million. Let's just say it's just straight even, let alone up. You're gonna be like, well, damn, what can I do for her? But see, that woman ain't supposed to be with you just because of
Mhm.
the stuff. And that's
Mhm.
where a lot of guys get messed up. Again, they're getting with women for sinful reasons. A lot
Mhm.
of them like to date young because they figure they're young. They don't know any better. That they're gonna like, ooh, I'm listening to an older man. Is this, is that? They're gonna go
Mhm.
into all of those types of things. And again, they're doing it for the wrong reasons. They'll try to say, oh, well, I want a young, fertile woman and this and this. And I mean, we all want young, fertile women. Come on now. We all want women to look youthful and be young as they can be and blah, 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 blah,
Mhm.
blah. That's besides the point. That's an excuse. So these guys, because it's funny, they be trying to like control the woman, but what happens is the women end up controlling the guys
Mhm.
because they didn't actually date who they were supposed to date. They weren't
Yeah.
supposed to get with who they were getting with the wrong type of women.
Yeah.
Telling you, man, it's crazy. They be figuring, oh, well, she young. I got her on lock. I'll tell her what's what. I'll keep her in line. She want, man. Sometimes you'd be surprised to be the other way around.
Yep. That's true. That's true. All right, I'm gonna let it continue.
Talking spicy tonight, boy. Well, you talking spicy? Date my way. I'm finna tweet.
Wait,
Hey,
now
hold
all
on.
of a sudden, y'all quiet, women. Y'all ain't got nothing to say.
I'm finna date my wage. Ooh, that's a good one, boy.
Shit.
That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. I'm gonna date my way. I'm gonna
I'm
try.
just trying. I've never understood how does Ocho is sometimes and it gets like this with a lot of time with jealousy.
Yeah,
It's almost like as my why how does my light being bright
right.
cast the darkness on you?
Mm.
It see what I got. So you feel because of my success, it delayed your success? I'm
Mm.
not.
Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Them ladies he getting on, man. Now he gonna be asking for those ladies' support real soon. I mean, he told some gems at the same time. You got to make sure your stuff is together when you talk about these gems, Shannon, man. Because man, when you talk like that, you better make sure your ducks is ready and you ain't dealing with no messy woman. Because I'm telling you from experience, man. A lot of these guys, they ain't telling you. They be dealing with messy women. Then they blame other women for their situation. That's exactly what's going on with this conversation. Looking back at it, brainwaves. You know.
Yeah, you're right. That's what this is. That's exactly what this is. But this is so common. I mean, it's like when you be up. I don't know, man. It's like when you be up, folks. They don't want you to stay up there.
Mm-hmm.
They just want you to fall.
Yeah.
See, confirmation.
Yeah, that's Ringo's confirmation there too. He's about to cook about it. Mm-hmm.
Because I'm gonna probably talk. I'm gonna talk about the situation. I'm gonna do it eventually. Say I don't be in no rush when I do it. I don't be into no rush. Like I
I
gotta be
know.
the. I ain't like this new. You know what? Gotta hurry up and.
he
That's
ain't
that broke
he got the
mentality.
receipts like we do.
Yeah.
I made sure I didn't have all my receipts together. Eventually, it all played out. So yeah,
But that's that broke mentality. Like I gotta be the first one to cover it. I'm not gonna get any views, man. I get views regardless. It don't matter when I
yeah.
do stuff.
Sure. I'm already at almost 300 views, man. That's not
Yeah,
bad. Tomorrow, I'm gonna have on Pastor Rufus. So
it's really gonna be on.
that's gonna be on tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be crazy, man.
That's for real,
It's gonna be jam packed, man. Everybody ain't gonna go live tomorrow. Everybody's gonna tune in tomorrow. Yeah, everybody,
man.
the whole internet's gonna be watching that, man.
What you saying?
With this Shannon thing now and lead to, and then coming to Atlanta. Oh, this is gonna be crazy, man. This is gonna be a turnout event, man. For
Man,
real.
this is crazy. It is. It really is crazy for
It
real.
is
Like,
Azandria. It is Azandria. And I tell you, man, she said, I'm telling the truth. It is. Because some of us stay down, man. And that's our fault, man. That's our fault. We don't date up, man. Like everybody else date up. Listen, there's guys of other ethnicity will be by themselves and will not entertain a woman of that caliber like we would, man. We gotta work on that, fellas. We gotta be honest, man. There are sisters out there or women out there in particular that's on point. That's who you should get up with. When
yeah,
you're in that high caliber. Dealing with these witches, man, it's so many, man. It's like you have to take your time. And ladies, you definitely gotta take your time because you could be dealing with a war like New Broke. Man,
yeah.
this stuff is real, man. This stuff is real.
And
And
the
it's
thing
like,
is,
like Shannon should be like, yo, careful. Just like KS, man. He's on that. We gotta respect it. He broke the record, man. He broke the record.
it-
Man, you think that these people ain't watching those numbers? You broke the record on the internet, man.
for real.
Almost 90 million views with Cat.
Yeah, that was insane.
And Monique is, I think, it's the second or third most views you got. Dude, you
Yeah,
thought you wasn't gonna be watched? You thought you wasn't gonna be a target? Man, shoot, man.
yeah. You definitely a target at that point. They'll do anything. They be waiting to set you up.
They
They'll
know
send.
they know what you into too. Because another
Yep,
thing he tells the audience, I want a young woman. But you got okay, you want a young woman, they're gonna send a young woman to you. Shoot. They know what you into,
yep.
you
Yeah,
know.
man. You can't be moving like that, man. It's totally
I saw what
different.
you said earlier, Zandria, about the alligator. I'm just staying away from that. Talk about alligator. Let me see if I find the comment. This is why I tell you guys when they say certain things, you got to pay attention to the alignment. I know she's being facetious, but let me see if I find it. I ignored that comment for a reason. I said alligator. I said, oh, yes. Let me see if I find it. Da, 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 da. Let's see if I find it. Because I don't scare women away. I know it was that one time I was talking so serious. She's like, "Oh, Rollo, man, you talking real, man." This one right here. She says, "That man making me scared of men just like I'm scared of alligators."
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Cassandra. Yeah, because of the comment with what Shannon said at the time. Yeah. she knows what she's doing.
Hell no.
She knows what she's doing. Because
That's
that
crazy.
alligator comment is like me, like Rollo, you gonna put me up? No, I'm not gonna put no alligators right in front of you. Come on now. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. Yeah.
You know, we don't get down like that.
Nah, we don't get down like that. Yeah, so you can see how I answer it with no disrespect or being pissed off. I just get what she's saying. See, Shannon would
Yeah.
have took it as an insult, you know.
Yeah, I mean, he messed
He,
up, man.
he's not used to women being testing you out. A woman gonna test you out because you say one thing on the internet. That's why I learned a long time ago. You say something on the internet, it better be backed up behind the scenes because if it's not, you're done.
Yeah,
Your credibility goes out the window.
that's facts. Women will test you on that.
Hell yeah.
Girl, let me see if he about what he talking about. Girl, I don't know. I heard he said you better date your wage. He talking about dating women that make the same amount of money as him. Girl, I don't know. We gonna see. I'm gonna get his number. I got Shannon's number. Girl, and I'm about to call him. Now I'm gonna tell you what happened, girl. Let me call him first. I'm gonna call him. Now you know I don't make that kind of money. Gotta do
Mhm,
all the lap
mhm,
track.
mhm, mhm.
I don't make his wage, girl. But watch this.
Yeah.
I bet he still talk to me. I bet he still talk to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I guarantee you that's exactly what that 20-year-old was thinking. She was like, man, whatever, watch this.
All right, so Azandria, you got X too? Brainwave, I gotta see you my X thing.
Yeah.
I heard you could make. I'm not thinking about money, but I heard you get a certain following, you can start going live on here and stuff.
I think that's true. Because their X has changed, so
Okay. Send me yours, and I'll send you a request.
all right.
Yeah, exactly, Azandria. Exactly. No, you're not lying. Yep. Yep. That's exactly why I stay on cue to the best of my ability. If I'm not sure what you're saying, I'm not going to explain it. I'm going to stay out of it, or anybody in particular. That's how you get yourself out of trouble. Yeah, that's Twitter. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Let me go to my Instagram. I just put one today. I just signed up today for from X. Now I'm gonna be invested in it now. For real. This is good. This is after this Shannon thing. Now I gotta be I gotta be keeping up. Too much drama on X, man. You know, say then the next thing you know, I might get TikTok. So ah man. Yep. X they be showing
It's
too much.
crazy.
X they be showing pornography and all that. So I gotta be careful what I press, man. Cause if one came up on the screen, I'm like, what the hell? Somebody getting it in on S. I said, I said, I caught it just in time, man. Next thing you know, YouTube, boop, AI catch it. Yeah, they be doing some wild stuff on X, man, brainwaves. People be doing the
Yeah.
noogie on there. I'm like, what the heck? I said, no, I don't want that type of attention. You know. But they be out, they be doing it, man. They be doing it. It be crazy on S, I heard. That's why what I do is I watch the thing before I play the clip. Because you never know, some nasty stuff appear out of nowhere. She says, I tried to get Instagram, but they sent me through the ringer, so it's not meant to be. Partly a good thing for me. Oh, snap. Why is it so difficult for you to get on Instagram? Is it difficult to get on Instagram brainwaves these days?
Hold on a second. I was trying to send you the thing. I mean, I don't know. All this stuff I've been had registered. So
Yeah, so I don't know what's
I
going
don't,
on.
I
I
don't,
don't know what's going on with Instagram. Well, but you don't have to put all your personal information. I don't know. I don't remember, man. It's
I
been a
mean,
minute.
Instagram is tied into Facebook. It's just called Meta now. So, I mean, you got to go through that Meta verification. So it just depends on what you got set up or don't have set up.
Yeah, on your phone. Yep. Hmm. Yeah, I forgot about Meta. Yeah,
Yeah, they will send you. They gonna send you. They want to verify you actually like it's
being you, you
actually
got to take
you.
a photo. Yeah, you got to take a photo of yourself.
Yeah, you got to finish it, Zandra. You just got to go through the process.
Yeah, you can't do no without a photo.
See, that's what people be doing. They be trying to like use these platforms and not actually have the real information. If we gonna be on there, they gotta know it's you.
Yeah. She said I was on it, they shut me out, restored it, but then shut me out again. So forget that. Okay.
It's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I haven't had no issues with Instagram. I put up a new Instagram just in case. I mean, yeah. Yeah, but they want to make sure you say who you are.
Yep.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, you gotta have a photo and stuff, Azandra. You can't go in with no faceless and all that. People have to put their. You don't have to put your real name. It's just that you have to put your date of birth. It has to be a date of birth, and I forget what else. But they have to verify you that you ain't no bot or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got strict because a lot of people got hacked a couple of years ago, and they lost a lot of money. So they've been on top of it now.
Facts.
Back in the days, you didn't have to do that. Now, yeah, you have to. Even with brainwaves, even with my DoorDash, right? You got to
Yeah.
put your face recognition. Nobody else could try doing no. They doing what Uber doing now. Now you have to put your face, then catch you and see if somebody using this. Is not a game, man.
It's the fraud. See,
There's a lot of
fraud.
fraud goes on them.
That's
Yeah,
that's what we've been talking about. Them times is up. All the sneaking, cutting, not being honest. Look, you got to be honest or you done for. We can't be moving fraudulent and think we gonna get by or be able to capitalize. That's just how it is now. So if you legit,
hmm
I mean, for the most part, if you legit and there's nothing crazy you got going on, you got nothing to be concerned about. See, a lot of people concerned, oh, they're gonna be able to recognize your fingerprints and they can recognize your face and they can recognize this. Man, none of that stuff matter. If you legit and you already who you say you are, you supposed to be authentic anyway. You supposed to be the way that the Most High created you to be. Why are you trying to be somebody else that the Most High didn't create you? That's why they trying to verify that. It's like we trying to see who's who.
Whoa, Lady G said I had an IG account and they had to deactivate it. I had to open another and start over from scratch. Woo!
Yeah, they are not playing
They're
at
not
all.
playing. Yeah, y'all gotta show receipts. Yep. They're not playing no more. Yeah.
There's no more hiding behind stuff. Look, YouTube gonna be like that too.
Yeah,
Um,
YouTube. Yep, yep.
And
Yep.
like with the users, I'm talking like the people in the comment section, the live chat, they think they can just come on this platform and throw an email up there and that's it. Nah, they gonna have that jump to where you're gonna have to be an authentic user. You may not
Yep.
have to, like, you don't have to put all your business out, but they're gonna know who's who.
They're gonna know
And
who too. Yep.
people gonna have like ways of following up on certain people, like when they talk, when they do stuff. Look, it's like that it's been like that in the gaming profiles, and like on the online, your IDs and stuff with PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo gonna end up stepping the game up too. um I mean, they know who you are with Nintendo, but it's easier, I guess, to figure out who says what or who did what. It was harder on PlayStation and Xbox when they got that on lock now. So
Yep.
now, like, they know who's who. It'll come back to you. There's no more bullying online, no more saying this, saying that.
Yep.
Think you could get
They'll be
away. Like,
knocking. They'll be at your door. Yep.
yep,
Mhm. Yeah. YouTube is about to get in that direction. Yeah. Because I heard they starting to remove mods. I don't know how true it is. I'm saying allegedly they starting to remove mods if they don't have if they're not who they claim they are. You know,
mm,
it's getting strict, like you say. Break up.
yeah,
Have to face to face. Everyone that I have or any we had a face to face conversation. I do not. If I don't. If you, I could respond to. We could respond to voice recording. I have to see how you look, and you look what you say you look.
yes,
Because because I don't got no time for no entities trying to man.
yeah.
You
We
know,
ain't playing no games.
some days of faceless is over.
Facts.
Yep. I think YouTube is going to get it to a point if you go live and you don't show yourself as much. See, we don't have to show ourselves all the time because we have enough videos of clarify who we are. So my suggestion, if you're going to do YouTube, if you're doing something to point and you don't want to show your face, do make sure. I mean, you don't have to, but I think they're going to start doing that soon. Brainwaves. Everybody going to have to show themselves
Yeah,
from time to time. These faceless YouTubers, I think they're gonna get rid of them this year.
yeah. They not gonna be able to stand.
Yep. Especially you being disrespectful and saying things and you're not revealing who you are. Nah, some days are over. Because YouTube ain't trying to get another lawsuit again.
Mm-mm.
hmm Yep. So look, everybody, I appreciate you fellas and ladies for tuning in. And once again, thank you for Evo Studios for supporting the stream. Thank y'all for liking the video. This has been a classic. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate Azandria for coming through, Lady G. I'm going to see what you're talking. And everybody else coming through. Who else we had here? Simply, we had Running Up 360. Corey Bennett was in the building. He said earlier, that's why it's best to take your time dealing with someone. Yep, that's true. Dee Dee was hitting the building. She says Malachi 5 and 11. I will destroy your witchcraft and you will no longer cast spells. That's fast.
Yeah.
Thank you for that scripture, Dee Dee. Appreciate that. And let's see who else was in the house. I believe that's it. I said Running Up 360. Of course, Brainwaves, he's on the platform. Okay, so yeah, you sent me the info. Okay, I got it, Brainwaves. I'll send you the a follow. So
Cool.
any final words before we all go by Ringo, see what he's talking about?
I mean, it's just, hey, just pay attention. I mean, it's as simple as that. Just pay attention to what's going on out here. We be trying to give y'all the heads up. It's getting more and more real. It's getting more and more serious. It's no time for fakery and effery. and stay away from people who are about all the games, about lies, they falsify, all this stuff. Stay away from those people because those people are done. Like the time of being able to move and say stuff and play around and act one thing and be something, that's over. That is done. And if
Yeah,
it's not done, it's about to be done, depending on what area you're talking about specifically. We got to start moving right. We got to start being authentic. We got to do what we're supposed to do. And if you have been doing that, many of y'all see it like this is an easy time. But to those who haven't done it, it's a trying time. And they try to spin it like that's what everyone's going through, but that's not the case. It's just them.
exactly.
So
Exactly.
y'all pay attention. Pay attention. Peep game. You have to stay in them scriptures to do it.
I
Strengthen your
appreciate that,
relationship.
Andrea. I appreciate that when you get the time. I appreciate that. As always. Appreciate you, Rizza Israel. I support you. I support you, of course. Thank you for that cash app earlier, today. And I shout you out on my recent video. So I'm looking forward to it, Andrea. Appreciate it, Forever Studios. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Thank y'all for getting the lights up. Thank you, Brainwaves, for coming through. Y'all know we're gonna be seeing each other. Looking forward to going to Atlanta. I'm very excited. And this is gonna be tomorrow with Mr. Rufus. I'm just, man. I'm just it's mind boggling, man. Man, it's mind boggling, man, to have him on. Then I'm gonna be linking up with Brainwaves, y'all, around the corner, y'all, man. Anton Daniels, man.
I know, right? That's crazy.
Yeah, he got somebody important to see, man. So I got somebody great important to see, which is Brainwaves, his wife. Taya So 100. She's supposed to let me know what's going on. Corey, try to reach out to me, fam. I know you're gonna be busy because I think he said he's gonna be busy. So it looks like it's gonna be just us four for now. I know Brainwaves, you got something up your sleeve behind the scenes. That's behind the scenes. We ain't gonna talk about that, y'all. Uh, get ready for the show tomorrow, and get ready for me linking up with Brainwaves. This be my first time in Atlanta, not in the state of Georgia. Oh man, this is gonna be interesting, man. Even though I got my stuff going on, y'all already know, and everything. It's just that I think a few of y'all for like, say keep staying on point. I know Brainwave said the same thing, man. We all go through certain things, adversity. I had a lot of stuff on my mind earlier today. I talked with a couple of brothers, and they was telling me some things that was encouraging, and I thank y'all for that, and you ladies too that called me. Thank y'all so much, for that conversation, and so I'll catch y'all on the next one. Let's keep winning. Brown royalty to the people, we the business. She says to you, Brainwaves, yeah, yeah, definitely. I don't know if you there, Brainwaves. You still there? Can y'all hear me? Brainwaves, you there?
Yeah,
Okay, yeah. Azandria said, next time I come to Atlanta, if you're not busy, I would love to meet you and your family, she said.
that's a given.
Yep,
That's a given. That's an automatic, Zandra. That's an automatic.
absolutely. Lady G, thank you so much. Rizza Yisraela, I will be uh try to reach out to me when you get a chance, Rizza Yisraela, because I want to come to Fort Lauderdale and link up with you and somebody else. So I'll let you know about that behind the scenes. I gotta come to Fort Lauderdale as well. All right, y'all. See you over by Ringo TV Reactions. Broad royalty to the people. We the
We the
business.
business.
See you later, Brainwaves. All right,
Yes,
one.
sir.